Are you ready for the best day of your life? I'm going to give you one word, 7 letters. Best word you've heard all today. V-I-T-A-M-I-N. What does that spell? Vitamin. That's right. I am the lovely voice you can't forget, the incredible Vitamin DGR. Welcome back. Oh man, it's been some time, but yes, we are back in the world of Shin Megami 5 Vengeance. But it's not just the ordinary story, you know. Actually, who am I kidding? This is an ordinary story. We're back for one final run. For those that don't know, let me give you the recap because I am looking forward to it. You're probably wondering where I am. You don't need to know. Just, we'll just blind you guys with the sunlight right now. Anyway, welcome back to Shin Megami 5. I am super excited because last episode was a doozy. Granted, yes, I did get destroyed by the Demi-Fiend. So it sucks that I do have to put in a little bit more work. Now, granted, I know I could do better. But I did say I want to do all the things I want to do at the end of one last route. This is the final route's beginning, which I know I've done this for quite some time and it's been quite a lot of episodes, but to be fair, I've been loving every single moment of it. And even though I didn't expect I would get this far, but I'm looking forward to see how this comes to an end. Or maybe I'm really just don't want this to end. I don't know. I'm really looking forward. I like this playthrough, man. I really like this game. But yeah, we've done all the routes. Some I've done off camera, of course, the normal canon creation. But we did the true neutral route last time. Showcase what happens if we decide to just destroy the throne. Like, we decided to recreate the world where there was only humanity, where gods and demons just flipped off and went somewhere else. But there is one last chapter to the story. You can already tell that I said it before, well, at the end of last episode that I was going to do it. So, this is the final route where I'm going to be dedicated to going for Yoko and seeing what all the buzz is all about, why everyone keeps saying, you gotta go for Yoko, she's the best, and yada da. I already know she's awesome, but I don't know. At the same time, hopefully, by the time this playthrough's done, or at least this route's done, I'll be strong enough to not only get Yoko's route done, I'll be able to hopefully be able to take down both the Demi-Fiend and Satan. That's something to look forward to. And at the same time, it's a good perk to do this route because, again, I can get more incense, more bombs, get myself juiced up. I'm gonna need all the stuff I got because, well, I need to be stronger. Right now, I'm not because we just started, but, you know, I'm going to get stronger. So let's get to it. And I guess technically I can't do the usual bit just yet because I'm missing my other half. So we'll wait until a familiar cutscene kicks in again, and then we'll get to it. But nonetheless, I hope everyone's doing well this lovely day/night, and I hope you're looking forward to this. It's Mega 10 Mondays, the day where you're normally watching this, and I hope you guys are looking forward to this. And more I have planned for this channel. Not just for Mega 10 Mondays, but just general Atlas games. I have a bunch of things in the works. Let's just say that much. And I'm really hoping I can make my plans come true. So, don't know how I was able to somehow semi-skip that. Whoa, they look familiar. Oh god, it's my nightmare. Small 2-foot-tall men with pitchforks. My one weakness. Why is that the voice I'm giving him? Oh, right, I forgot. Japanese mode. I said I was gonna go to English. Well, I'll beat this battle real quick and I'll switch to English mode. I knew there was something I forgot. Shonen. Instead of young man, it says shonen. Can't get enough of this cutscene. Can't. Shonen. If you wish to subscribe, take my hand. If I wish to subscribe? Wait, what do you mean? If you wish to follow young Vitamin DGR in his efforts, please follow him on Twitch with the handle of Vitamin DGR. What about the bottom option? Well, this means that you can follow him on YouTube with the same name and handle. And while you're at it, do not forget to like and subscribe. Will that suffice, young man? Geez, so I have a choice between following Twitch or YouTube? Is there a both option? Well, yes, theoretically someone can do both. But for now, it'd be better to make a choice. Well, then I guess I gotta go with Twitch for now. And YouTube later! I want to know, like, it doesn't look painful. It's gotta be so different to just merge into one being. Like to just unravel your body parts and meld them together, which sounds like some crazy innuendo. I'm back. God, it's gonna be the last time we're gonna see that cutscene, man. Dude, Shin Megami 6 is gonna have to really step it up. What could they do? Also, we don't need this cutscene. Let's get to it. Yeah, like I said, I forgot to switch to English, so I'll beat this fight real quick, and then I'll just switch to English mode. It will not take me long. Shonen. I'm just gonna go ahead and alright, done. Ah, my beautiful demons. They're back. Alright, let's get blah blah blah. God, man. But it's gonna be a little different. I'm overpowered. I'm rocking massive stats. Granted, I'm still weak to fire, but I'm curious just how overwhelming I'll be now. So this is gonna be something interesting to look forward to. Let me just go back to the title screen real quick, switch to English because I said I was gonna do it and I forgot. Because I'm such a goober. Let's see here. English mode. Thank you. I had one comment someone said in one of my earlier episodes about what would happen if well, there's a couple things that I want to talk about. First off, one of the comments was like, what would happen if like there was a weird power outage and all my data was erased? I think I might legitimately cry. Luckily, most of the stuff is saved on YouTube, but that is a fear.
Out from that last battle. Perhaps you should gather some Magatsuhi.
That is an absolute fear, is if all my footage just gets erased.
This world is filled with Magatsuhi.
We know, we know. But there's a different thing I want to say before I get fully into it. Hey, West Coast! Heard you guys had a bit of a little shake in the earth not too long ago. Apparently there was an earthquake around. Wish I got to feel it, man. I was told that when I moved out here to the west, that would be something that I'd be subject to, or there's a chance I could be subjected to, earthquakes and fires. Like, I didn't think, I mean, where I'm at, it's possible, but I haven't held it. I'm not saying I want to experience an earthquake, but I don't know. I realize, all right, here's the rub. I want to witness like a storm or a natural disaster. Never mind. I don't know how to say it without sounding really messed up. Never mind. I'm fascinated by natural disasters. How about that? I'm not saying I want it to happen. God forbid, because, you know, there's a lot of destruction and lives and all that jazz. But there's something crazy interesting about the Earth just being like, you know what? I'm having a temper tantrum and just destroying whatever. Whether it be via a flood or via earthquake or anything. It's outstandingly crazy to me. Outstandingly isn't even the right word. But that's how crazy it is. But anyway, I digress. Alright, we're gonna need some teammates. Oh, right, I don't have Tao yet. I gotta get Tao back. Oh, yeah, and I do have to make a better Beezy. Well, I don't need you right now. I'll make a better Beelzebub later. Actually, we'll probably worry about making a better Beelzebub now. Once I get the ability to do a fusion. Probably, no, we did Beelzebub as a theme in the episode, didn't we?
After comparing this...
Yeah, we did. We're gonna have to do a new demon for the episode. And then in between, I'll probably have to make a better Beelzebub. Yep. Oh. Savior, Skipperverse. It's funny that I still never shop. You know, I am curious. I'm not gonna do it, but like how much money would I have? Like I've been stocking up on quite a lot of things. I probably got like a lot of money. Yeah, like I can only imagine how much money I have. Then again, I'm at 3 million, but I'm wondering how close. I don't know what the max money is in this game. I think it's 10 million or no, it might be higher than that. I think it's 100 million. I'm not too certain actually. I don't remember actually getting the top value, but I have all these things. I still haven't done it. I refuse to break. And I at least gotta get through one route. But maybe like at the end of the playthrough, I'll like sell all my stuff and see how much I have. And I have a funny feeling while I'm going through the routes, I'll probably have more money.
Need anything?
But do you remember back in like the first episodes when I like started the challenge and I needed like spy glasses and stuff? Oh man, Thank God for that, like, spy scope and my Navi's finding things. But man, I can only imagine I would have so much of an easier time if I had access to all my items and stuff. Oh, well, what can you do? Oh, yeah, I guess for now I'll have a fourth person. Let's do a Dune. Oh, but we'll give Agnar a break. Let's do the Naho Biho. But this is going to be the beginning, folks. An overpowered run. We should not have much difficulty. Granted, I do need to change my affinities and stuff, because now is the point where I should really start committing to a build. And I realized, even though I like the idea of doing the speed evade build, it hasn't really been super helpful. So I honestly might slip back to my OG SMT5 build, where I was just relying on Almighty and crits. I mean, I do like the idea of just being able to dodge attacks, especially with that, I think it's called intercalation. It gives me a press turn whenever I dodge. It's too good, like, to not have. Like, there should be no reason why any person playing this game does not have that skill. I'm serious. You cannot call yourself a Shin Megami 5 player if you don't get intercalation. And out of all this useless glory, man. Well, nothing I can do about it. Young man. You know, we should have done to this what we did. So this may... Well, by the time this video comes out, it would have already been done already. But for those who watch my episode, or more of my episodes more regularly, like not just this, like Megami Mondays, but other stuff, you might know that on Wednesdays, Atlas Wednesdays, I am playing Persona 3 episode, or sorry, Persona 3 Reload episode Aegis, right? It'd be interesting if, we didn't do it. But I am curious about if someone's doing this game right now and they did like a young man counter for how many times they got Aogami to say young man. I predict at least 3,000 times does Aogami say young man. Well, okay, that might be a little bit too much. Let's say 1,000. I think he says it 1,000 times. Actually, that might be too much. Let's say 300 times. 300 times he says, young man.
Young man, I'm detecting.
See, that's just another one for you. I realize I don't have to do all these subquests, but I do want to focus... I mean, most of these subquests I can pass up on. I don't know why I started it. There's really no point in me doing this. But I do want to do the subquests that give me, like, incense and bombs and sutras and stuff like that, because that's going to be handy. Well, I mean, maybe not sutras as much. But I do have to make... I have to make Masakato better, for example. Oh, actually, no. He already has Strength and Almighty. Well, like I said, maybe not sutras, but I definitely want to focus on incense and bombs. Obviously, bombs to make me even better, and then incense because I definitely want to make Masakato strong. Because I thought about it during the Demi-Fiend fight that I just got destroyed on. Although I thought I did pretty alright. Until they decided to gang up on me. Jerks that they are. I have a bunch of roles for my demons. Like, obviously, like, Zeus and Dagda are, like, my heavy hitters. Shiva's, like, my super tank. I have plenty of healers. But it'd be nice to have more damage dealers and healers on the team. So I was low-key thinking about making, like, people like Lilith, like, another tank. Or making Masakato another attacker. Just some things to think about.
What damn you starving here? So I guess we'll be slapping you on the menu too.
I should not be scared of these 2-foot tall little things. If they're even 2 foot tall. Let's just get rid of them. Fun. And with that, I skip. So I need to start making more choices that are more... Well, I don't think that matters right now, right? The choices? Like, the only other choice we did so far was just that take hand and nod, and then there was the, hey, do you want to walk with us? I don't know what choices would really affect it, so... I could care and see if she's hurt. Yeah, I'm sure it'll be fine.
Huh? Oh, what, you're worried about me? Oh, you're sweet. Yep, I'm just fine. All good over here. Wait a sec. Wow, how weird. So who are you? Where are you headed?
Nowhere. I'm headed to Nunya. Whoa, where's that? Wow, you really don't know what that means, do you?
Young man, there I suggest.
What?
Alright, yeah, I'm out. See ya. Let's get going. I still have to do the demon of the episode. Which I can't even imagine. What other demons am I missing? I mean, I know I'm missing Saturnus, but like, how many other demons are there? I have a feeling that I'm probably going to have to repeat some of the demons for an episode. Because I have no idea what other demons I'm missing. I'll check out the compendium once I unlock it. But I have no honest idea. I think I'm at 98% done. Going in my memory? Yeah, I think I'm at 98% with the compendium. Useless. Can't wait to get that rematch with with Debbie Fiend, man. I'm going to beat him senseless. I didn't do it proper last time, and boy oh boy, I'm going to destroy him. I'm gonna make him carry my groceries. Which is the nicer way of saying I'm gonna make him like beep.
Well now, isn't this a sight to behold? Let me see your face.
Only if you let me see you getting in my car and going to dinner with me. No? Nothing? Didn't work? Nah, I tried. I get nervous when I talk to pretty girls. What can I say? Oh, we can skip this.
Oh?
Nah, I'm good. Well, actually, I'll just get it over with right now. Yep, okay. Just had to get that tutorial done. Thanks.
Return.
Well,
Thank you. Got it. Yeah. Blah, blah, blah. I don't need to worry about anything. Angels are dead.
This is
Sharp claws, huh?
young man.
Yeah, it's kind of nice being able to beat this game and then knowing the little things, because now it's like that thing just said, oh, that angel got destroyed by something with sharp claws. Knowing what we know now makes sense we're about to fight. Literally after we get through this little nonsense. Certain mirage utilizing demon. Glacia Lavalos, if it wasn't plainly obvious. Done. What a waste
Well
of time.
done, young.
I was kind of also hoping that maybe it would have been nice if like there would be more miracles, because I don't know, maybe it's to the point where it's like I have 10,000 glory. There's nothing for me to use these miracles for, or the glory for. Like there's no other miracles unless there's something I get when I get all the routes. We'll see. We'll say this though, because I don't think this video will come out that late, but I am looking forward to June. Where's it, July? June, when Raidou comes out, because I really wanted to play Raidou. I hope it's fun. I mean, yeah, I'm definitely gonna always be in the mood to play an Atlas game. Don't get me wrong, but I don't know. Raidou is coming up after things like Metaphor, which I still have yet to play, and this game, and Soul Hackers, which actually I liked, and Persona 3 Reload. So those are some steep shoes. That's a very, excuse me, not steep shoes. It's a very big notable comparison between, you know, popular big huge games like those and Raidou. And I'm speaking ill on Raidou. I'm nervous. I hope I enjoy it. I mean, I'm gonna be confident and say I will. It looks good. I already like the voice acting. I like the music, and it might be different. And honestly, I'm down to try something new. God, it's gonna be so
May I
weird
have a
being.
moment?
Yeah, I see it, Algami. Thank you. Add another one to the young man counter. Let's go. Wait. Okay, just got it. Now it's time to get the star of the show. Skip.
What could have possibly happened to Tokyo while we were in that tunnel?
You got knocked out. Everything's illusion. It's like the Pokemon anime series. We all think that Ash went on these fantastical adventures when in reality he got electrocuted and was knocked into a coma for all that length of time. Why do you think that Ash has stayed 10 for so many years? It just is what it is. That's right. Ash was in a coma. I said it.
What?
That's right. Don't be surprised.
What? Abducted?
Yeah. Let's just get to it.
A host of demons is trying to drag Tokyo into darkness. And we have the power to stop them. I'm not just trying to protect myself. I'm fighting to save everyone.
Look out!
Theoretically, do you think I should have sensed this thing? Be able to fight it? I really wish. I'll explain after the fight. There's something I hope that future installments do.
Hell? Where'd he come from?
That creature is Glaciolabilus, better known as the Beast of Bloodshed.
Okay. Who are you?
My name is Nua. Prepare to
I am
oh,
Yoko
wait,
Hiromune.
wrong dialogue.
Now let's kill this thing.
Sorry, I read the wrong script. This is gonna be a one-sided beatdown. Let's you go first. Yeah, you go first, huh? Oh, great, thanks. I am so not gonna let you get the chance to do that. See ya. Oh, this is gonna be overpowered. I'm gonna just beat everyone senseless. It's not gonna take any length of time.
Hey.
I can see that you're supposed to use for power. Blah blah
It's
blah. I've had a
fine.
weird feeling of deja vu. Seems you're still dangerous.
Yes.
I'm well aware of the threat that demons pose. I was a student at St. Marina Girls High School.
But still.
Yeah, alright, we can skip
Well,
this.
let's work together.
Young man, I believe she is what's known as a new Atlas girl. Everyone knows when a new game done by John Atlas is done, they introduce a new girl to the story that everyone generally likes more than the old girls. Akami? Where did you get that information from? Although it's fitting, I mean, you have her in this game, you have Kasumi in Persona 5 Reload, you have Alex in Strange Journey Redux. So just wait for it. Yeah, obviously. Actually, were there any different? I don't think Persona 3 did it. Huh. Yeah, Persona 3 never did something like that, huh? Because even Persona 4 did things with Marie. Yeah, wow. I guess it was ever since Persona 4 and up that they did the whole, like, new girl and things changed. I wonder why, I wonder what the next step is. Which means, even though I've yet to play it, that's right, Metaphor Fantasio fans, I'm calling it right now. We'll get a Metaphor Fantasio 2 or Metaphor Fantasio Chapter 2 or something, where it basically is the same game, but with a new girl. Let's do my boy. Ooh, not you. Oh, Yoko. Ooh, this is gonna be rough having you at this low level. I have to use like all my... Actually, how many grimoires do I have? Oh, I can't use it on you? Why can't I use it on you? That's lame. Oh, I can use it on you though. To learn High Almighty Perloma. High Almighty. I don't want both of those. Dragon Eye is done for Figment Slash. But do I need Frey Krugel? Because odds are I'm probably gonna do Figment Slash or Recalcitrant. Yeah, let's just get Masakato out there. I know I was gonna wait, but meh, might as well just get everyone maxed out. Goodbye, Frey Krugel. Well, Frey Krugel does have a high chance of critical hits. But how often am I gonna use Frey Krugel, though? That's the thing. Theoretically, he doesn't need Figment Slash or Dragon Eye. I can literally just make him pure Almighty. But, I don't know, I like Figment Slash. It's probably a dumb idea, but whatever. There. Now all my party is maxed out. Except for Yoko, of course. But, you know, details. You still need to get stat upgrades for Masakato, though. So, need to say as many incense and sutras as I get. Which is why I'm looking forward to getting to the third area here. When I get to the third area, when Shinjuku, oh, I'm going to love farming it. That area, big as it is, I think is one of the best things of this game. Like, bar none. I love Shinjuku. Just the whole area itself, the exploration, the treasures I found, the bosses I fought there. It put Ginza to shame. Right, so I'm doing Yoko, which means I need to start doing things that Tao probably wouldn't like, which means I need to beat up Apsaras later. I'll still do the quest now, or start the quest. I gotta fight her later, because I need to work with Lenon Shi. I'm trying to think. I think if I'm going for Yoko's route, which I am, I need to make choices that would be more fitting for Yoko's whole, like, chaos over order personality. So that means I would have to work with Lenon Shi, I have to work with Lilim in the second area. I have to work with... I think I have to work with Anansi in Shinjuku, I think. And then I have to work with... Oh gosh, what's the fourth area again? Snow area in Ueno? Or Taito? What's the fourth one? Oh god, I gotta work with Aldramelech. Ugh, I just realized that. I hate that demon. Whatever. We'll get to that when we get to it.
Young man, wait.
Yes, Algami, I got it. You said young man again. Add another one to the young man counter. Let me go talk to my other self real quick. I like the idea of the option I have is to either just simply say you can tag along, or I'll talk with my friend that, according to her, or in her mind, will probably be imaginary. Can I go with you? I'll be like, oh yeah, just hang on 1 second.
As I've already mentioned, there are a number of dangerous demons in this world.
Because clearly, I can't imagine she well, I don't know if she hears Algami, right? Amanozaka. So as far as Ame is concerned, she probably just hears me or sees me just putting fingers to my head, just looking. Am I gonna go with you? It's like, hang on, real quick. I gotta talk to my friend real quick. Yeah, I don't know. Can I? Like, you know, that kind of thing. Imagine if I go up to someone and they're like, if I don't know, if I work up the nerve to ask a girl out, right? And she's like, oh, where do you want to go out to eat? It's like, oh, give me a second. Let me just consult my plans real quick. I just put 2 fingers. I crouch down like, yeah, so where should I take her? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, no, yeah. Yeah, I got it. Okay. Yeah, mm-hmm. The girl's gonna be like, actually, on second thought, I gotta do anything else right now. I'll see you later.
How, young man?
Help another, help yourself.
Help another, help yourself. I see. So you are looking at this in terms of what best serves you. If that is your decision, then I will respect it.
It would appear that you are quite selfish, but I will accept your decision. Alright, let's go.
Young man.
Yes. Oh, Oh, another thing. You know what? This playthrough, we might be this route, we might be talking about it. Like some of the things we loved with the new additions. Not just the new demons. This rest area is so nice. Just to talk to your demons, give them items. It would be nice if it was a bit more controlled, at the very least the gift aspect. Because I've been giving my friends gifts off camera. I've been giving them like the small demon boxes and large demon boxes when I get them.
We have arrived.
And it's like sometimes they'll give you gifts, sometimes they'll give you items, but they haven't been giving you crap. Like I think I can count on my hands how many times. Like look where it says in the middle, right? These conversations may result in your allies giving you items or leveling up. I think I can count on my hands how many times they've actually given me items. I feel like more often than not, they just level up and get stats and or a new skill. I don't remember, honestly, if they've given me items, which is kind of meh. It is what it is. It's like, I don't know what they could give me that I would like want at this point, but I'm just saying, it would be nice to get something cool. Like they give me bombs or something. Analyzing vitals. Yes, you are nervous because you are streaming in front of a growing audience. May I suggest taking deep breaths, Vitamin? What should I go for now? Well, let's just get the strength up to 310 and start working on the other stuff. Let's work on... Vitality's not a bad idea. And again, agility, I could try to get that close, but I think I might go to... I don't know. I'll be lucky. But yeah, for example, let me give an item to Masakado. Well, no. I'm going to give you a lavish demon box and hope for the best. Would you be kind enough to give me a gift in return? Nope, he just gets a stat upgrade. Which is fine, but, you know, it'd be nice if... I don't know, has anyone really gotten items from this back? I don't know. Let me know. If you've been playing this game, you let me know in the comment section if you've been given items when you do this. I'm not saying I'm trying to be greedy and get stuff all the time, but I don't honestly remember having this happen to me much. And you know what? I'll even out. Here. There. Let's get out of here. No, not talking to Naho Biho. No, I'll talk to you later.
Well...
Tokyo, places Marshall Desert. Oh, right. Okay, now I think I've unlocked the ability to do demon fusions.
Listen.
All right, I'm listening.
Now then.
My name is Sophia. I became the Akamoth in this world, the sacred prostitute that gives birth to demonic life. Which I don't know how to take that. I don't want to imagine she just births all these demons straight out of her. That'd be rough.
Well done.
Thank you.
Yes.
Alright, what demons are we missing? Okay, we have Saturnus. Are there any other demons? And don't worry, I haven't forgotten. I did get that one comment that said it. I am going to do the Smasher Pass thing that we did before in Original SFT5. It'll be at the very, very true final end of this game, of this bad boy. Is Saturnus the only one? Saturnus can't be the only one. I mean, I have the money, so it really doesn't matter, but I don't want to spend that much. I don't really care, so let's give you the Hell Thrust. Actually, no, let's Eat Whole, Hell Thrust. Arsagian, Ragnarok. What else do I give you? Just give you all the fire skills, I guess. Actually, let's give you Hades Blast, then Trisagian, then Ragnarok. Concentrate. Cocoon to debilitate, I guess.
Is this demon?
Alright, that's the demon of the episode. But what's left? What other demons am I missing? I'll have to look at the compendium after this. Ba-na-na. Hello, Saturnus.
You have a bountiful harvest.
That's your voice? I thought it'd be... I didn't expect that. Alright, where are we at the compendium? Let me see. 98%. What am I missing? I have no idea what else I'm missing. There's gotta be like some special demons or something. I have no honest idea. There's no other miracles to get. No secret miracles that give me like, oh, you can unlock 2 special demons or something, or 3 or 50 or however many I'm missing. Oh, not that I see. I think I got everything. Yeah, I have no clue what these other demons are. Like I said, I'll probably off camera just work on making better Beelzebub. And then I guess from here on out, we'll probably just do random demons for the episode. I have no idea what the other ones are. Welcome, welcome, Beta to the stream. I have no honest idea what the other demons are. I don't even know how many I'm missing, but whatever the 2% is, I'm missing them, and we'll see what happens. I gotta imagine at least one of them's gotta be... Well, because I fought Masakato, I was able to get him. So I gotta imagine one of them's gotta be maybe Satan. However many I'm missing. No honest idea, but whatever. Time will tell. Oh, right, I gotta fight you again. You won't take long.
That rock-like demon. He looks familiar.
Odds are one of them is at least one of the accent-only demons. Oh, like the, oh, yeah, I didn't think about that. The Uma demons. Or Enigma. Like the hair of Inaba. Oh no, is it one of them? Oh no, I can't even imagine what demon it would be then. I got Kinemon. Pretty sure Kinemon's a mistake. Actually, yeah, I remember exactly getting the accident that gave me Kinemon and Hair of Inaba, but who the flip else am I missing? Oh, right, you're weak. Well, this will take no time at all. You died? There you go. It'd be nice if the game told me, though. You're welcome, Yoko. That's right, keep feeding. Level up more. Damn, how many levels? Jesus, how many levels am I doing? Damn, how many levels? Oh, Jesus, please.
Exactly.
It's good having power. Yeah, you're damn right on that one. There's 3. Hair of Inaba, Amabi, and Kinemon. I think I have them. Yeah, I think I do. Hold on, you know what? I am going to check that, actually. Right, I don't have the pillar. I was pressing L1. I was like, why am I not returning? Let's see here. And then I got to talk to Cleo afterwards. But I'm pretty sure...
Welcome.
How's it going, Hotness? Give me a second. Let's see. Hair of Inaba, Amabi, and Kinemon. I remember having Hair of Inaba, because I remember making him, like... Or her. Was it? Yeah, okay. So I have Hair of Inaba. That's check. Amabi and Kinemon. I remember making Kinemon by accident. Where is... Yeah, I have Kinemon. Satan is one of the... Okay, so I had a feeling one of them had to be Satan, but who else? I don't know. Hope I'll figure it out before I beat this bad boy. I mean, luckily, I still got plenty of time. But I had a feeling... I was guessing on Satan because I got Masakato. So it made sense that, oh, well, if I beat one to get Masakato, I had to get Satan. Where the flip is Amabi? I thought I made an Amabi. I just passed her. Hold on. Actually, did I make an Amabi? Yeah, you're right. I should. Let's see. I swear I did. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, I did make an Amabi. Alright, so then I guess between now and the end of this playthrough, we'll hopefully figure it out. Worst comes to worst, I'll probably have to do the Smasher Pass and just have to look for it. I don't want to look up. I like the idea of just kind of figuring it out. Wait, where am I going? Oh, there you are. Who wants to talk to me? Oh.
Say.
You'll show me what a real woman could do? Please do. It's all I dream about. I'll come back later once I have, like, more time. right, let's get to it. But that's what I was gonna say, right? So to go back to my earlier thing I was gonna talk about, I'm not gonna say I have crazy, super absurdly high expectations of Shin Megami 6, but like, let's be honest, Shin Megami 5 Vengeance blew every expectation I had out the water. Like, I actually liked Shin Megami 5. I've said it on record I did. And Vengeance was like, yeah, nah, move over. We're way better. And they're like, oh my god, I can't even look at Shin Megami 5 anymore. Legitimately. Like, I literally, the other day, I'm not even joking with you guys, I did this because I was curious. I went on my Switch, I booted up Shin Megami 5 just to, like, get the feeling. And obviously I know it's the same as the canon creation in this story. But I was curious if, like, I don't know if I get, like, that rush I had. But wait, did they try to chase me? Really? How weak you guys are? Whatever. Y'all are really trying to chase me? Seriously? Even though I'm this strong? Wow, I'm not used to that. I thought for sure everyone would try to run away from me. And the Vengeance was amazing. Exactly. But here's the thing Here's the thing I'm saying. Vengeance was so good. Like, I know I haven't beaten it yet. There's still more I have to do. But Vengeance is so good that I couldn't even... I tried to just go randomly... I just went through the title, the 4th area in my Switch playthrough because I was curious. First off, not seeing my Kadishtu sucked. That's the second thing. I know I played it. Yeah, I know I do. But I can't go back to original Vengeance. Or sorry, I can't go back to original 5 anymore. It's way different than... Okay, so here's the issue. I think how they handle this game was really good. And I'm not saying this is a bad thing. I was wondering what the point was of bringing her along, which is actually quite useful.
Boo!
That's your problem. Don't think you're all cool because you're like, I don't know, 1 foot taller than me.
Lady, I'm like several feet taller than you.
I met him first, so he's mine.
No.
I don't care. I guess I should agree with her.
Oh yeah? Well, I'm gonna prove I'm way more useful than you.
It's nice to see that she's such a hard worker and so easily gullible. You didn't have to say that last part out loud. Anywho, so here's the thing I have, and it's not a bad take. Well, it's a hot take. What I'm about to say is a hot take. So go ahead. I already know you guys are on your keyboards, on your phones, about to type saying, V, you're foolish. I'm accepting this, right? I think of this game, and I'll compare it to something like, say, Persona 5 or Persona 4. You know what? Let's do Persona 4, because that one's different. Obviously, when John Atlas makes a new iteration of a game, it's really hard to go back to the original, except for like that whole, oh, this is how it was, this is how it used to be feeling. And I get that. But I still, and I'm not even joking when I say this, I still would play Persona 4 Vanilla, like the PS2 version, and still have a great time. Now, granted, Golden is still my favorite game of all time. I will always want to play Golden, but it's different my feelings with Persona 4 Vanilla compared to this game, because I honestly cannot see myself going back to Shin Megami 5, the original version for Switch, now that I'm playing this. And yes, theoretically you could say, oh, but there's the reason of canon creation, right? But even canon creation add different things. For starters, you have different files, you have different demons, you have a whole different storyline added in. I mean, yeah, you still, well, sort of. Like, you still have the aspect of Masakata. Like, that was never introduced in the first game. I can't go back to the original game. It's, I don't know, I just can't. I do find it a bit annoying that you still have tutorials every single playthrough, but that's a nitpick. I mean, yeah, that's also bad too, and it does suck to have to, like, kind of go through everything and skip super fast, but it is what it is, it's fine. It's not the worst. But it's different between this and Persona 4 Golden, or Persona 4. I can honestly, not even joke with you guys, go back to Persona 4 for PS2 and still have fun. Like, obviously, I'll still choose Golden over Persona 4, but I can still do it. And it's way different than, you know, playing... That's way different than me saying, you know what, I don't want to play Vengeance anymore. I want to go back to Shin Megami 5. I don't think I can. I couldn't say no, so the demon will owe me. I don't actually know what to say here, so... I don't know. I think I'm just gonna say I couldn't say no. You plan on helping every demon we come across, then? You're awfully soft-hearted. That's not necessarily a bad thing.
But still.
Just want to make sure you don't forget our real objective. I know, I know. I won't mess up. But the reason I'm also going on that standpoint is because there's a couple things I hope Shin Megami 6 or whatever their next game is does. One of the things I think would be really cool. You need the chaos points since you got Law your first time. I know. I feel like it shouldn't be too hard for me to do it if I make like other choices and choose like the chaos-based demons. That's my guess. I don't really know, but I'm winging it. But here's the point I'm trying to make here, or here's the standpoint I'm trying to get to here. Shin Megami 5 Vengeance is such a fantastic game, right? But I think it'd be really good in the next Atlas game, and this is something that Persona kind of does, but I wish they did better, is I wish that we had New Game Plus aspects that actually affected like significant details. I get the whole, oh, it's to still give you a challenge or so you can enjoy the story or you don't feel like you're bored or things like that. I understand that aspect, but like the reason I say this is because in Persona 4, for example, or Golden or 5 or even 3, any Persona newer game, right? You can beat the game, and yeah, you may not be able to carry you can carry some details, but one of the things I like about Persona 4, or Persona in general, when it does the New Game Plus, is the aspect of you being able to carry your social stats. With the exception of freaking Persona 3 Reload's stupid Merciless thing. That's stupid. That make me cry finding out about that crap. But with the exception of that, the ability to, for example, again, Persona 5, if I beat the game, I get to keep my social stats, so it makes it a bit easier, and there's newer choices and newer dialogue and things that happen because I'm more brave, or because I have more understanding, or because I'm a little bit smarter. I go back to the original, but the only reason I do it is to finish completion. I guess. Yeah, I can see that too. I can see that too, Val.
Be careful.
I really think that newer game or more John Atlas games in the future should do a thing where it's like, oh, because, well, for example, take that earlier cutscene with Glacia Labialis, right? Like, consider my stats. Even if I were to like blindfold myself and press wrong buttons, I'm pretty sure Glacia Labialis cannot take me down, no matter what. But the cutscene is going to make it be a close circumstance. And I get it, it's because it's trying to add weight to Yoko, the new character who's like, oh, hey, I'm here, I'm strong, and I'm here to help you out. But this is Godborn. I'm so strong. It should be really good if I'm like, oh man, I am overpowered. These boss fights should be nothing. Or be cool if there are cutscenes where, like, for example, and I can talk about it because it's not spoilers, we already beat this before. When we get to the Diet building, right? And we deal with Nua and Yakumo, we should get to the point where those two are like, wait, hold on. This blue hair guy. Yeah, something's not right about him. I think he's a little too strong. Hold on, we can't do this. This game probably has the coolest New Game Plus thing that Alice has done, but it's locked behind other factors, which we haven't yet. We haven't met, so I won't say anything. I hope that there is some new stuff that I'm looking forward to. Well, I'm glad that there's new stuff I'm looking forward to. But I would like if they just did a little different things in that. But at the same time, I also can see the argument of, oh, well, we still want you to... It's the traditional thing in RPGs, right? When you beat a game and you're super overpowered and you're able to carry over all your stuff to a New Game Plus. It's the thing I know a lot of people understand. A lot of people can relate to this frustration. But tell me right now, for you RPG players, how frustrating is it when you beat a game, right? You're maxed out, you're super powerful, you got the best weapons and gear, and you decide, you know what? You can do New Game Plus because there's new stuff. And there's like one cutscene where you're supposed to fight some boss that in the original playthrough, you could never beat. But in the newer playthrough or your second playthrough, you could destroy, and yet the game still says, nah, you're weak. He's too strong. He's overpowered. It's frustrating. I get it. It's supposed to be like, oh, it's supposed to compel you to be stronger, blah, blah, blah. But what if I'm already stronger? Like, imagine if when we fight Nua later on, I know I can destroy Nua. I know I can. Both the hot way and the normal way. But you mean to tell me that I'm still only going to be able to knock her down to half health and be like, oh, no, you can't beat us because story and blah, blah, blah. It's a really weird nitpick, I know. I said this was going to be a hot take. I don't know why you gave me the simple mode. I didn't do anything super worth that. If it's about the Nua thing, come on, man. You knew it was going to happen. Right, now I gotta fight these things again. Ugh, what a pain in the butt this is gonna be. Yeah. I don't even need this. But I do have a million of these spyglasses.
Here.
Ice, huh? Got it. Oh, actually, Bayo, before I go back into the game, let me say something to you, my friend, because you might not have noticed. I saw a little bit of your Raidou playthrough that you did the other day. I didn't want to watch too much because I was going to go into it on stream. Well, I guess I just... Well, I already said I was going to play Raidou. But I did see it. I did see a little bit of your playthrough. I saw a little bit of your fight scene with you, and I think it was Ukobak? Oh, no, Urobak? I can't remember that demon's name. But I saw a little bit of that, and I was like, ooh, man. It looks like it handled all right, but it is rough to watch. Well, then again, rough to watch because it's old. But then again, I stream old games, so it's just me getting used to it. But I'm looking forward to playing Raidou because I really am looking forward to like experiencing something new for me. Just want to toss it out there because I did see. And for those who don't know, yes, Beowulf is a streamer, so go show them some love. If you call yourself a connoisseur of the culture, you have to. It's so rough to play. I'm so happy they changed it. That's what I'm saying. It looked rough. Like, there was one moment I saw where you were fighting. First off, I hope I'm wrong on this. Because I jumped in at a point where you're fighting something, right? And, first off, it looked like the controls were rough. Because you only did, like, 2 attacks. You did, like, one, like, very wide swing. And it looked like there was some massive delay before you were able to do another one. And I'm assuming that's your heavy attacks, right? But the thing I'm nervous about, and I hope that's not the case, please tell me that Raidou is not encounter-based. I don't... Please tell me that Raidou Kuzunoha is not an encounter-based game. You and I both know how much I cannot stand encounter-based stuff. I'll still play it, don't get me wrong. But that's definitely gonna hurt my heart. Well, actually, I don't know if they're changing it for Raidou Remastered. But it looked like it was encounter-based, that section. I don't know what town you were in, because I didn't want to... Again, I didn't want to watch too much, because I didn't want to spoil it, just in case. But it looked rough. But I can't say it's bad, though. You're changing that, too? It's not encounter-based? I'll hold you to it. Better not be. This is not an old thing, my lovely connoisseurs. Encounter-based battles suck. I know we had to get used to it, because that's how it was back then, blah, blah, blah. And it's easier to program and all that jazz, but nah, man, I'm spoiled. I've tasted the sweet nectar of games like this, where I can just see the demons and just fight them. I can't go back to encounter-based, man. I can't. I feel like a part of me just... It cries. You actually see a Jack Frost trailer? This. I'm looking forward to it. I really am looking forward to it. It's... I don't remember what day in June it is. But I am looking forward to being able to finally play a Raidou game on channel. Which is funny, too, because I think I talked about it before. Actually, I even said it on an episode of this. That I actually did. And funny enough, I mean, I get to this point... There's no point in me keeping it a surprise, so I'll just kind of out it. I was planning on doing a one visit of Raidou Kuzunoha versus King of Bat, or excuse me, no, it was the Soulless Army. June 19th, or if you're getting a Switch 2, day 1 if it releases on there. Assuming we get the Switch 2 with the freaking tariffs. I'm sorry. Oh, God, I don't even have the money to think about a Switch 2 right now. I don't know if I'll ever have the money for a Switch 2 at this rate. But I was planning on doing... A friend of mine... I found out a friend of mine had a copy of Raidou for PS2, and I was planning on streaming it. But then Raidou Remastered came out, and I had a bunch of other one visits, and I was just like, oh, well, I guess there's no point in me... Y'all are seriously still chasing me? At my level? Wow, weird. But yeah, I was planning on doing a Raidou one visit. So I was like, you know what? Why not? It might be interesting. But, you know, finding out that they're going to do Raidou Remastered, I guess there's no point in me doing it. Might as well just wait until June and go blind. Oh, the Switch 2. You guys want to hire me? I'll do some voice stuff for you guys.
Yes.
If you can give me the money to get a Switch 2. There's so many things on there I want to stream, man. It looks like it's going to be great. My old... well, jokes aside, though, it would be nice to have, because my old Switch is kind of messed up. It doesn't register my left Joy-Con. I know, right? First world problems. And someone's going to be like, then just get a job. I am. You're watching it right now. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Is there? Oh, there it is. I don't remember. In PS2 Solus Armor, you can have a standard 3-hit combo, a dash attack, a spin attack, and a gun. Ew! I'm sensing a lot of repetitive attacks. But again, that's how it started. I like the aspect that they tease that there's going to be a bunch of new skills and abilities to play with. As well as, like, what, like, special finale attacks or something. I don't remember what they called it. But I finally get to experience why so many people like Raidou. It's one of the many Atlas games I never got the chance to play, so I'm looking forward to it. Now, if I really want to ask for a remaster or a remake of something, I hope they bring... Why am I doing this? I don't know why. Like, I know I've said it before, I really want Etrian Odyssey Untold to come back, because I love Etrian Odyssey. But if I could say a couple other things I would love for them to remaster and bring back, I would love it if they brought back the Devil Survivor series. Like, bring me back Overclocked and Record Breaker, but on this on a PS5. Or Switch 2, or whatever. Let me play those games again. There's also some team attacks with demons, but those will be used if the demon's happy. Oh, that's a thing? Wait, do they have a mechanic where you have to be happy, or they have to be happy to do stuff like that? That gives me like Persona 3, oh, are they feeling good, great, tired, sick moments. AKA an outdated system that nobody likes. Say. That's dumb and lame. But yeah, give me back Devil Survivor, man. Where'd you go? Oh. I would love to play Overclocked again. Or Overclocked and Record Breaker.
Oh, you want some? Well, do ya? Hey,
Thankfully, it's not that kind of thing, and I have no idea how it works. Guess I'll never know. Plus, there's probably no point in me... I mean, I know I said it, but I don't think most of you guys would want me to do a one visit of Raidou, right? If I'm planning on eventually getting a copy of Raidou Remastered, I don't see there's a point in me doing a one visit of the PS2 Raidous. I feel like there's literally no point, because I'm about to just experience something new from... English. About to experience something new anyway. Might as well just wait it out and make it a summer goal. Yeah. Leo wants to talk again? Wow, what a chatty woman. It's a joke. I'm just joking. What else could Atlas do? What else could Atlas bring back? Let's see. What are some forgotten stuff? I know I said I want Devil Survivor. And I want Etrian Odyssey. Or specifically the Untold games. I really want those back. But are there any other ones I can think of? Or are there any other ones you guys can think of? Ah, flipping! Get out of my way. Are there any other Atlas games that we should get a remaster or a port over or something? You know what? I know something we should get back. We should get back Maken X. Now that I know what that game is, we should get that back. The game that everyone forgot about. I forgot whose video I watched, but I didn't actually know what Maken X was until, like, I think earlier this year. I can't remember who gave me a link to it, but I found out there was a game called Maken X, and I don't even know how to describe the game, but Jesus, it's Well, I'll tell you one thing. It was on a system called a Dreamcast, which I found out what a Dreamcast was. Well, I knew what a Dreamcast was. But that game looks rough to watch and play. So surely they could bring that back. Be part of Atlus's hidden collection that they bring back of old gems. I can't comment on Raidou 2's combat, but I do know that it's much less rough, and Raidou Remastered is using it as a base, so it'll be a lot less rough. I hope so. Again, for me, as long as Raidou Remastered, I need to stop talking fast. I'm sorry, folks. As long as Raidou Remastered is not encounter based, I think we'll be okay. And for you listeners out there who are just like, V, get to the point, or whatever, I apologize. I've noticed something when I watched some of my more recent videos. I've been talking really fast lately, and I don't know why. I just need to like take my time, but it's weird. My brain is weird. It does weird things. It does weird brain things. Yeah, I'll help you. Let me go take down Amsaris real quick. Actually, let me go fight Hydra so I can get the thing. Wow, 11,000. Right on the money. That's gonna be ruined soon. Ow. I do like Raidou's aesthetic, though. I think it looks very nice. Very excited to experience with voice acting. Yeah, me too. I'm looking forward to seeing what it does. Welcome, Alpharus, to the stream. I'm looking forward to it. I really am just... I don't know. It's a brand new Atlus thing for me. And it's been a minute. Oh, well, actually, no, because I still have to do Metaphor. But with the exception of Metaphor, everything else that Atlus has done has been, like, new. So or it hasn't really been as new and original. So... Well, to me is the better word. Like, I know Raidou exists, but I never got to mess with it. So I'm just excited to play a completely different game I've never heard about. Or rather, I've heard about, but I never got a chance to experience. And it makes me hopeful for other things. I'm really curious what else John Atlus is cooking. Like, I mean, yes, like many others that's growing, I'm still hoping the minute John Atlus comes out of nowhere, it's like, all right, we get it. You guys knew, there were leaks, fine. Persona 4 Rewind is on the way. I'm excited for that, right? But, I don't know, I don't really know many upcoming games I'm looking forward to, which I think is a bit of a, you know what, let's have this discussion. Folks, what are some upcoming games this year you're looking forward to? Like, I already said Raidou is one for me, but... Well, Raidou, and even though I haven't played them yet, they're doing another Legend of Heroes game. Actually, they're doing two. They're doing Trails in the Sky. They're remaking that, the first chapter. And then they're doing, oh gosh, they're doing Trails Through Daybreak, or Trails into Daybreak 3, I think. Which I still have to play, though. Actually, I still need to play, Cold Steel 4 and the rest of them. Jeez, I'm really far behind. I'm playing a bunch of my old games off camera, and I really need to stop. I just posted a screenshot of the He-Ho in the Dark Realm in the trailer. Let me go check that out then really quickly. I'm assuming I can hop on my Discord and go see. Oh. Well, I see Mushroom too. Nice to know they got some demons back. Sorry, folks, I just had to check that out. Which, by the way, if you're curious, you can hop on my Discord and check it out for yourself.
Young man, I will want it.
Yes, I got it, young man. I mean, old man. We beat Hydra real quick. But with the exception for me for Raidou and for the Legend of Heroes thing, I don't know any other upcoming games I'm super like aware of that I'm excited for. Jesus Christ. That scared the crap out of me.
Someone pour a glass for Yokaizo. This will help you take your vitamins.
Someone pour that person a drink. Welcome them to the connoisseurs of the culture. Here, my friend, I have a nice... Actually, I'm trying out this new cherry limeade that I have. I hope you enjoy it. Unfortunately, I ran out of ice, so you'll just have to pretend it's cool. It's a bit warm, but it'll do you something good. But welcome to the connoisseurs of the culture.
Shortly after it...
Anyway, on a serious note, as I beat the crap out of this Hydra real quick, are there any upcoming games you guys are looking forward to this year? With the exception of Raidou, we talk about Raidou, but is there anything that you guys are looking forward to that I'm not aware of? There might be a bunch of games I'm not aware of right now. I'm curious if there's anything that, needs... Basically, the point I'm getting to is, are there any games that... Jesus. Are there any games that need to be on my radar that I should keep an eye out for? Because, again, the only things for me is Raidou and the Trails Through Daybreak.
Hey!
They added a mini-map for Raidou Remasters, alright. I can see it being useful, but I haven't really had issues with that one. It doesn't have a mini-map? That's rough. Right, the PS2. Gotta think about that.
Indeed, not only are you powerful, but a good leader as well. I don't think we could have won without you. It's unclear how much comes for your transformation, or if you were like that to begin with.
You think I was like this to begin with? Me? My human self? Yoko, you hold me in too much regard. I've been worried ever since I ended up at this place, but I'm lucky I ran into someone as capable as you. I feel the same way.
Huh.
You do? Well, I'm flattered. I think we're gonna get along just fine.
Let's work together.
That's the plan. Well, Megami can wait. But I don't know what other games... I'm honestly tempted to just, like, grab my phone again and just, like, look up what upcoming games are coming out for, like, 2025 to 2026.
So the Hydra is slain. Fine work.
Hello, it's me.
Pleasure to...
Yeah, I got it. We already did that joke before.
Hey! Over here! Like, seriously!
Can you, like, chill? At first it was cute, but God, you're calling me every 5 seconds. You're like a needy child, and everyone knows Vitamin DGR hates kids. No, I'm kidding. That's such a joke. That was a bad joke. I'm sorry. Please don't take that out of context.
We should meet.
Sorry, little Timmy.
What's your favorite Vitamin DGR episode? Mine was the episode where he cursed out kids.
It's like, hey. That was a joke, Timmy.
Oh, you want some? Well, do ya? Hey!
Yeah, it's a fixed camera, and the full map is just one short button away from the area. It's so small. Not like you're really going to get lost. Wonder. Let's see if it is. Oh, Yokaiso said something. Welcome. I'm looking forward to Pokemon Legends Z to A. I'm clipping that. What? Roar! Oh, duck! Oh, God, no. Wait, everyone jumped in out of nowhere. Why the minute I say a dumb joke, do you guys all jump in? That's not right. Well, welcome to the stream, both of you. Please don't actually clip it, because the last thing I need is for me to wake up to everyone, like, flaming me on the comments because they're like, oh, it's confirmed. V hates kids. Like I said, welcome to the stream, though. Anyway, let me read Yokaizo's, because it's the their first comment. Man, I gotta stop speaking so fast. Let's see here. I'm looking forward to Pokemon Legends Z to A, Final Fantasy VII Remake for Switch, and Final Fantasy Life. They are doing a Fantasy Life for Switch. I forgot about that. I also am looking forward to Pokemon Legends Z to A. I really liked Arceus. I prefer saying Arceus. But I am looking forward to that. I do want to at least do an episode or two of that one. I don't know if I'll make it a playthrough, but I would love to do Legends. If I could get my hands on a Switch too. Please don't actually clip that, you two. I'm scared. And I don't need that kind of attention in my life. I don't want to wake up to everyone being like, oh, V hates kids.
Here you go! Hey!
Mario Kart looks like it would be good assuming you're playing on higher CCs. Oh, well, yeah, that's the best way to play Mario Kart. You can't play on 50 CCs. You gotta play on, like, the max. We're talking, I hope they give us 200 or 300 CC. I want to see, like, my lips and mouth flap like a dog's jowls when I'm racing through things.
Young man.
But, Yokaizo, I do hear you with the Pokemon Legends Z to A. If it wasn't for the fact that I already played 7 Remake, I would definitely agree on the second part. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. It's just, for me, I already kind of played it, so it's kind of eh. You have 200cc and 8. Well, yeah, but it's... Once you know, like, the certain things, it's better. I wish it was faster, because it looks like Mario Kart World has way bigger maps, so it's gotta be like, it's gotta be more. It has to be. Oh yeah, I forgot I had you. Whatever. There's also Snake Eater remake. Oh yeah, that's right. They are bringing back Snake Eater. And then out of nowhere, I could hear Snake already be like, so you forgot about me, huh, V? Shame on you. You were better than this. You would never forget about me. But that's a shame. I thought you were looking forward to playing me on channel before. Well, it was either this or getting your hands on the PS2 version. Yes, that is true, though. I did legitimately forget about Snake Eater. And I never got to play Fantasy Life, actually, so I don't know how Fantasy Life is. I remember giving the chance to try it out. Oh, that's right, I forgot about Metroid Prime. I definitely need to try out. It might be worth at least a check out. I really want to get into the habit of just trying more games. Like, I really want to get out of my comfort zone and just try more stuff. Which is why I'm looking forward to the Saturday thing. But yeah, I totally forgot about Metroid Prime. I am so, like, dude, that is going to be an episode. Hell, I don't know what's going to happen. I hope I can make it a playthrough. At the very least, you know that, like, the minute I get my hands on Prime 4, I am at least giving you guys an episode of that. For sure. That is happening. Most of you guys may not know about this, especially some of you newer folks, but I flippin' love Metroid. It's my second favorite Nintendo next to Kirby. Which, speaking of, I'll have to make a Kirby thing, too. I know they're making Air Riders. I should play more Kirby games on here. Why have I not? Ninja Gaiden 4, where the combat is done by Platinum, is extremely Metal Gear. Wait, MGR coded, and I'm here for it. Not Metal Gear. I'm looking forward to it, though. I'm super looking forward to it. Why are they chasing me? I'm level 99. Go the flip away. Where? This will be having some crab legs. Actually, ew. I don't think I want to eat this thing. And just get rid of them. I gotta be careful now. With both Roar and Duck in the channel, I gotta be... You know what? What about you, Duck? What are some games that you're looking forward to that's upcoming? So far, everyone else is saying their things, and the only thing you said was, I'm clipping you. Which is nervous. I really, really don't hope that by the end of this playthrough, or this episode, I actually... Did you guys actually make that clip? You did, didn't you? I know you two did. One of you two definitely did. MGR's been good. Yeah, no, I know. I was stuttering because I was talking too fast. Ame. Come on, girl. I wouldn't mind trying out Snake Eater. I mean, I've already played... Well, never beat it. Actually, I don't think I ever beat Snake Eater back on PS2. I remember playing it. I remember playing... Actually, have I messed with Metal Gear? I think the only Metal Gear games I've played was... I played Snake Eater. I remember that one. Because I remember having a moment... That's the reason why I can quote-unquote do a Snake voice. Is because I remember every time just trying to find different things to eat so I can go, tasty. And I remember doing that so much when I was younger. Snake Eater, I played that. I played Revengeance, because obviously. I played a little bit of Guns of the Patriots, but my PS3 crapped out on me, and I never got a chance to go back to it. And then I never played Ground Zeroes. I saw someone play a little bit of Phantom Pain. And I think that's all my knowledge of Metal Gear. Oh, and yeah, I think that really is my extent of knowledge of Metal Gear. Let's get the crap out of me, actually. I think Snake Eater can be enjoyed on its own, but it's definitely best experience with Metal Gear Solid 2, which is best with Metal Gear Solid 1. But wouldn't it be better to just do the whole playthrough? Do the whole series? I think one of the reasons that shut me off from Metal Gear was it was confusing, but I remember having an argument with a friend way back when about how they said, how do you have the nerve to get angry with Metal Gear when you played Kingdom Hearts? And I was like, you know what? Fair point. I don't think anything was as frustrating as Kingdom Hearts to me. So I'll just have to sit down and actually make myself play it one of these days. Maybe as a one visit or something. Was there any other things? I can't think of anything else. What else was in the Nintendo Direct? We had Mario Kart World. I know we talked about, I don't know if I talked about it in this, but I remember Metal Gear Solid has a recap for the first 2 games, but you want them, the Master Collection has them. I think I was offered the chance to play the Master Collection. I just refused because I didn't have the time, but I might consider it. Why are they all chasing me? What the heck is going on here? Whatever. Anyway, what else do they do to Nintendo Direct? They're doing the Donkey Kong Bonanza. I'm looking forward to that. Which is funny. I bring this up because I actually got to play, for the first time in my life, a couple of days ago. They had this game called Donkey Kong Jungle Beat that I actually had a lot of fun with. I didn't know that they were actually no one told me, or maybe I knew but just forgot, but I didn't know they actually made like a bongo controller for that game. Like, it was something weird, man. Nintendo does some very okay, you know what? Screw this talk. We'll talk about more video games in a second, but I want to talk about Nintendo for a second because we need to discuss this. Nintendo, y'all have some very weird ideas. And sometimes it works and sometimes it's terrible. Like, how do you go from having bongo controllers that actually work to doing the Nintendo Labo that nobody used?
Hey!
Really, you didn't know they made the bongo controller? No, I legitimately didn't. Like, if maybe it was when I was really little, I just maybe have like forgot it, but I didn't know that they actually made like a controller for it. Like, I'm not even joking. Okay, so here's the reason. So a couple of days ago, I went to hang out with my friend, and they found their old Wii, and they were like, hey, you want to just play a bunch of games? And we did, what did we do? We did Wii Sports, the first one. We did this game called Sin and Punishment until it crapped out on us, so it sucked, because I was actually having a lot of fun with it. We did, what else did we do? I still have my copy of Dragon Quest Swords, so we tried that, which was rough because unfortunately the sensor bar wasn't picking up my swings. And then we did Donkey Kong Jungle Beat. And I haven't really played many Donkey Kong games. I think I've only done like Donkey Kong Country 1 and 2 and then 64. I think that's literally it. Oh, and Diddy Kong Racing on DS. But otherwise, I never really got to play Donkey Kong or most Donkey Kong games. When I was said like Kirby and Metroid were like my 2, I meant like those are the main ones. Yeah, I played more Mario games than I played Donkey Kong games. But to be fair, everyone's playing a Mario game. This is totally useless, so see ya. But yeah, I didn't know that they made a bongo controller. At the very least, I was surprised because I saw the cover and I was like, oh, using the bongo controller or whatever. And I was like, the bongo controller. And then my friend had like this big spit-eating grin and was just like, I'll be right back. And then he went to his garage and then pulled out the bongos. I was like, what the hell? Like, for real? Like, you actually use these? It's like, you've never seen these? And I'm going to say the same thing to him that I'm saying to you guys. I might have seen the bongo controller, but I didn't know it was meant for that game. I thought it was actually for like a rhythm game. You know how they do like the, I don't know if they have it in the States, but in Japan, they have like the taiko game, the rhythm game with a taiko drum that you can like you can slap on beat to do the music. That's the kind of the extent for me. Like, I thought the bongos were used for like a music rhythm game. And yeah, technically, Donkey Kong is a bit of a rhythm game too. But I didn't really like put 2 and 2 together. What can I say? I grew up in a lab. I don't know what you want from me. Bottom line is, I know what a bongo controller is. Like, for sure now. So you can feel, I already know I'm going to be made fun of. It is what it is. I was born under a rock. It was fun. It was really good. until my friend literally decided to quote unquote show me how it's done. Because after a while, I let him play, and we got to the stage where we fought the Karate Kong one. It's like this old, it's like this old Kong. First off, I don't even really get the story. I guess I'm just like fighting the other Kongs for some supremacy over the island or whatever. But the first one was like fine, but the second boss, or the second of the Kongs that you're supposed to fight, is like this Karate Kong one, who's like this old man. You know how in martial arts, you have the guy with the long beard who goes, "Oh, I see." Like that one, those kind of characters. So old Kong, like you're fighting on like this like log that's going through the river, and he was like, "Let me show you how to do it." And he does an attack because you have to time it, because the whole point is of the boss fights, especially for the Kong fights, is supposed to like dodge attacks, wait for the enemy to slip up, then hit him, so that way you can just beat the crap out of the bongos, and ergo beat the ever-living crap out of the Kongs. And I was trying to tap as fast as I could, but when I tell you, this man was beating the living snot out of this old man, it was something crazy. To the point where, and this is messed up, but he was like, "Do you see this, V? I am beating the crap out of this old man. Someone better arrest me." Like, I'm not joking. That is what he said word for word. And I was just like, okay, calm down. But it was actually something satisfying seeing in-game Donkey Kong just like pummeling this guy. It reminded me of his smash attack in Smash Ultimate, where he just like rapidly punches the enemy. I didn't know, and I don't know if it's true. My friend said that's where he got it from. I don't really know, but I was like, oh, all right, then that's dope that Smash Ultimate took homage to it. But yeah, playing Jungle Beat was really fun. Makes me realize there's a bunch of games I've never really got the experience to play. So hopefully, maybe in the future, if this channel grows, I'll be able to like, I don't know, get my hands on a bongo controller and make a playthrough. Or I'll subject my friends to do it. I don't know. Just food for thought. Is it really that surprising that I didn't know the bongo controller was a thing? Well, at least for Donkey... I mean, I guess, yeah, it makes sense. I literally thought it was just for like a rhythm game.
Young man.
And then my friend literally got on me. He was just like, "But it looks like Donkey Kong's barrels." I was like, "Oh, I didn't know. I thought it was just like a special design, like how they did for the, like way back in the past when they did the 64. They had the special green one. I think it was the green one, right? For Donkey Kong 64. I thought it was just a design. I didn't know it was meant for that. I realize I'm saying this to defend myself, and you guys are probably just being like, "Whatever, V, you're weird." I get it. It is what it is. It's the cross I bear for streaming.
You're pretty strong.
I'm more than just pretty strong. I am all the... Oh, wait. Go back. I am all the strong. What's up? I must commend you. You have rigged... Wait, what was the voice we gave for Masakato? I must commend the way you... No, that wasn't it. I must commend... No, it wasn't that either. What voice did we give Masakato? I can't remember. Whatever. I'll just give you this. I must commend the way you've risked your life in your battle for divine supremacy. I, Taira no Masakato, bestow upon you my blessing as you continue along the path of godhood. Ooh, nice. And that's useless. Myriad slashes? Why the heck would I want that? Useless, and you know it, Masakato. Alright, where to go from here? I just gotta get this all done. So much to do, so much to do. But what else? I'm going back to the game aspect. I wonder what else. What other games are we gonna get before we get GTA 6? I'm making a joke. I never really got to mess with Grand Theft Auto. I don't really care. But I'm certain a lot of people are looking forward to Grand Theft Auto 6. If it happens this year for you guys, then I hope you guys do get it. I know you guys have been waiting for Grand Theft Auto 6 for a long time, but we were able to play it, and your wait is well worth it, right? At the same time, if it isn't, and it is what it is. Hopefully you don't do what I saw on Reddit one day, where I don't think this is true, but I wouldn't be surprised because people are crazy nowadays. But I saw a Reddit post about how it was funny too, because I like random things on Reddit, and I was looking on like food things on Reddit. I can't remember what it was. I think it was like r/ like new foods or wild foods or something, and they were talking about. Okay, so I don't know if I talked about it in Mega 10 Mondays, but some months ago, whether you knew about this or not, and this is gonna show for anybody new, like Yokaizo, I'm so sorry that this is your first iteration for me. I'm gonna just out myself right now. I like food. I like a lot. I'm a glutton. It is what it is. Months ago, I didn't know that they made this, but there's a cinnamon toast crunch flavored bacon that I still to this day would want to try. I think it sounds delectable. I can already feel my heart ready to leave my body just from like the idea of me trying it. But you know what? Well worth it. So I remember looking up more things like that because I was like, I wonder what other weird foods it is. And thanks to that, I ended up discovering other things like the pizza flavored cereal that I know we talked about during the TAC one visit. But it was on this Reddit post where it was like, oh, you check this out. Check out this. And it's about this one dude who made a post about how they invented some sort of like some cream filled like burger. And they were like, wow, we had like, I think it was literally like some sort of like custard or jelly filled burger, which honestly does sound gross. I would still try it though, but it sounds disgusting. But the guy literally made a comment of, oh man, we created jelly filled burger before GTA 6. And then I don't know if that's what he wanted, but afterwards he got so many comments about how, dude, GTA 6 isn't coming out this year. It's gonna come out in 2027. And then the other comment was like, no, it's gonna come out this year. Rockstar said so. We just gotta wait. And then they're just going back and forth. And I don't know why, but I found myself drawn to like the back and forthness of it. Like, again, I'm not part of the Grand Theft Auto community. I don't know the struggle. I mean, I played Bully. I love that. Don't get me wrong. I would love if they made a Bully 2. Played it for the first time not that long ago, actually. And if it wasn't for the fact that I feel like GTA is a little too much for my channel, at least at this current time. I'm not saying I'm opposed to trying out a Grand Theft Auto game on the channel once, but it's probably not going to happen at my low level yet. But I know you guys have been waiting for GTA 6 for a long time, right? I really hope that it lands. I really hope that your wait was well worth it.
Hey, hey, hey! Hey,
I hope that you get it and it's not like trash. Because I know it's going to be the most heartbreaking thing to wait all this time. You see the trailers and everything. I saw the trailers too. And you put all this investment and all this money. And by the way, it already, especially on the aspect of the money, because games, the price of entertainment in general is just so expensive now. But if you put in all that money and time and resource to find out the game you've been looking forward to is absolute ass, that sucks. And you have my condolences. You really honestly do. Which is why I hope that GTA 6 does land. Now, to be fair to you, I might be breaking a couple of people's expectations, but, and I know I'm probably one of the last people to say this, but I honestly think it'd be better if it came out next year. And I know some of you guys are like, what? V, why? Why do I gotta wait another year? Well, I mean, think of it like this. We all know what happened during the whole Cyberpunk fiasco. Wouldn't it be better if you guys got to wait a little bit longer for a really, like a much better gaming experience? Like, don't get me wrong. I want my games now while I'm still young. But, I mean, I'm still going to play them no matter what. But I would love to enjoy all these things. I know I enjoy it more because I'm young. I have more time and blah, blah. I'm just saying, I would love it if, like, for example, we talked about Persona 4 Rewind. Welcome, Kenry, into the stream. I'm not ready for Game Awards to become the GTA 6 awards yet. We'll see what happens this year. But if they did Persona 4 Rewind, right, or Refresh, or whatever they're calling it, and they were like, oh, it's gonna come out in December, and then December comes around, they're like, oh, actually something happened, we have to give it another year, I would be devastated, but I would understand it because companies need more time. It's not easy to make a game. I totally get it. But GTA 6, right, is done by, and I know everyone knows that I'm an Atlas fan. I also like things like Nihon Falcom and Nintendo and NIS and all these other things. So again, my standpoint probably isn't gonna have as much weight compared to a an actual like Rockstar fanboy. But I heard that Rockstar is probably one of the biggest gaming companies. It might be the biggest gaming company, right? Like compared to like Atlas or EA or things like that. Or at the very least, it's the most like beloved because of its games. I might be wrong, but again, let me know whether I'm right or hitting. Let me know whether I'm hitting the mark or not. But there's so many people that love Rockstar games. Hell, I played Bully. I became a Rockstar fan just from that game alone. Even though I know I'm late to the party. I feel like Rockstar has a lot of pressure because there's so many people looking forward to GTA 6 that I'm scared about what will happen if GTA 6 either A, gets delayed for like another year, or B, is trash. It would suck. I can't even imagine the sheer amount of frustration. Plus, we're in an internet age. I know there's gonna be so many people that are gonna rip Rockstar employees a new one. I'd be scared. It would suck if out of nowhere, if some programmer at Rockstar couldn't show their face around, like, can you imagine if Dave from accounting, who manages like, I don't know, the PR work for GTA 6, and GTA 6 is so bad that everyone's like ready to get a refund and stuff. I can't imagine Dave going to his local store and everyone at first knows of him as, oh, Dave, he's from Rockstar, he helps work on it, to, oh, it's Dave, he's the guy that works at Rockstar. Let's cut his tires and key up his car or something. That would suck. I'm not gonna say that people will do that. And again, people that love Rockstar, if the game is bad, which again, I'm not gonna say it is, I don't think it will be, but if the game is bad, please be easy to them. They're hardworking people, right? And no, I'm not sponsored. They don't even know I exist because I literally said I don't know many Rockstar games. I'm just saying, if GTA 6 is bad, it will suck, but it'll be okay. They'll fix the details, and I think everything will be better. That's my guess. Put yourself in their shoes. See? I have moments where I'm wise. Is there a Memon around here somewhere? I can't remember. Is there one around here? Yeah, there's one around here. There you are. But off on the GTA 6 comment and more on back to the upcoming games. Yeah, I totally forgot about the Kirby Air Riders. I'm looking forward to that too because I loved Kirby Air Ride. Although, what caught me off guard, I know I've went on this rant before, but I'm just gonna bring it up here. They are bringing back Bravely Default for the Switch, and while I love Bravely Default, I have mixed feelings about playing that game again. I not only put a lot of hours in that game, I unfortunately got into it late. This is not meant to be a sad story, I'm just being real with you guys, but where I was in the world, there wasn't really many people that had 3DSs. So when I got my hands on Bravely Default, to give context to this story, Bravely Default has a feature where it has, and you 3DS owners know where I'm going with this, but it has a Street Pass feature. So the whole aspect is no rende? What? You mean, can you? Well, let me get back to that. I literally just got distracted by that because I didn't know what that meant. This is not meant to be a sad story, but when I got my hands on Bravely Default, there were very little to no people that, oh, the village! The village is called Norande! I couldn't remember the name of the village. All I remember is that it had, okay, so let me give you guys the rub, because you guys may not know this. In Bravely Default, and most 3DS games in general have a thing called Street Pass, where it's like, oh, have your 3DS on rest mode. If you walk past people with 3DSs, you might unlock little bonuses and special things. So, it's in the trailer, so do not say I'm spoiling. I'm not going to give you guys too much spoilers. I'm going to let you guys know right now. The trailers show it. A village is destroyed, and one of the side things you do in the game, which is optional, is you can rebuild the village. And one of the aspects to Street Pass is, if two strangers were crossing the street, and they both happen to have the game on rest mode, they could send each other like contact information or like villagers to like help out each other's villages to make it better. and it sometimes would provide like different items and bonuses, but sometimes it also provide like these like enemies, like these like, I don't remember what they are, like these really disgusting, I think they're called balls. I think they were, because I'm trying to remember Bravely Second, and I remember her name is Magnolia, and she was like a ball buster. I'm not even joking. Look it up. It's actually so critical for progression for some games. Yes! And it sucked because there was little to no people around. Like, I barely had anyone that could... Oh, wait, I just ran past that Nemon. I barely had anyone. I think legitimately had, like, maybe a couple of people, if that. And it sucked. Like, the only thing I remember was barely having anybody in there, and then there was this one ball, like, monster that was like a chicken. That sucked, man. No. It was not just that, but it was like a wedding-based one, I think. Oh, God, it's been so long. I should go back to my Bravely Default game and see what's going on with it. Literally no one in my high school had the game, so I left my game on sleep mode overnight. Exactly! I did the same damn thing. There was no one around, and it was so bad. And before anyone says, oh, well, maybe it was because no one was playing the game. No. I admit, I got into the game late, but it wasn't that late. Like, there were people playing Bravely Default. I got into it well before they announced that there was a sequel. There were plenty of people that were in this game, or that were going for this game, but there just wasn't anyone. Like, I couldn't find anybody, and it sucked so much. It's one of the things I hated about the 3DS. It's what made me hate Street Pass. And you had to have sleep mode on anyway, because the other, reminding on that aspect, is that you also had the ability to stop time, but you had to keep your system on sleep mode to replenish it. God, man. So, you could hear my frustration in my voice when I'm still gonna get Bravely Default remastered, but I'm not gonna really play the game. I'm probably gonna collect it. Well, I mean, it's probably not gonna be a day one purchase, but I would love to get my hands on it, and maybe if people want me to, like, let me know. I'm down to do a one visit, but I don't know if I have the desire to play Bravely Default again. I love Bravely Default, don't get me wrong. I mean, the music is so damn good. Revo, just listen to Bravely Default's music. Conflict Chimes, Serpent Over the Horizon, no, Serpent Eating the Horizon, just to name a couple of songs, is goated. It is a goated soundtrack. It's so good. I have some of those songs on my YouTube music playlist just because it's so good. The person's name is, it's so good. It's so, like, there's so many songs in the game. Flip. And I'll admit, even though later on, when they did Bravely Second, I liked the characters of Bravely Second a bit. I liked the protagonist, Yu, because I can never say his name. Michael Saint Intercus? I can't remember how to say his last name. But the guy who voices the dude from Venture Brothers, or Kappa Mikey, he voices the main protagonist, Yu, in Bravely Second. And I like him. And I like Magnolia, who's voiced by Yukiko. Bravely Second did some things okay, but I'm gonna tell you guys one thing. I'm not gonna spoil, but one of the things I love that they did with the Bravely games, we'll say that much, is I'll be vague when I say this. If you know, you know, but it kind of messes with meta. It messes with a certain level of a wall. We'll say that much. That's all I'm gonna say, because I do not want to spoil. Again, if you've never played Bravely Default, I encourage you to play this Bravely Default game. It is so damn good. Again, the only reason why I'm not is because I already messed with it. And I'm hoping that they're not going to do the same Street Pass thing. Or they're probably going to do the online aspect where, oh yeah, now you can collect online and you don't have to worry about fixing up the village. I am still going to collect it. I am definitely inclined to doing a one visit if you guys say so. Or if I just get bored. But I'm really looking forward to it. And maybe if they do that, we might even get Bravely Second, which is what I was going to, because I did like Bravely Second. It wasn't as good as Bravely Default, but I did like the characters in Bravely Second more. And I liked the world and skills in Bravely Second more. Bravely Default definitely just, it tickled that funny bone of an RPG I really liked. I'm glad to be able to play on the original turn system with the Bravely series again, rather than whatever Team Asana was cooking in Bravely Default 2 on the... Oh yeah, I forgot about Bravely Default 2. Should I talk about that before I go? Well, the only thing I was gonna say on Bravely Second, really quickly, the only thing I didn't mind it, but it wasn't as good to me as Bravely Default, is Bravely Second decided to have a different person. They had Rio from Supercell, I don't know if people know, do the music, and it's not bad, but it wasn't what Revo did, which is funny because now I can connect it to what they did to Bravely Default 2. Again, for any new people, I'm sorry, I'm a nerd. I know a lot about RPGs and games, but when I'm pretty sure they brought Revo back, right, for Bravely Default 2, but Bravely Default 2 was, and I know everyone's gonna be like, what the heck's Bravely Default 2? To give cliff notes, I think it was a little bad in the naming sense. I think they should have named it something different. I never played Bravely Default, so no comment. Play Bravely Default. Trust me on this. It's so... Wait, I'm not afraid of you. Come here. Hey, come here. Play Bravely Default, Bayo. It's so good. You'll love it. It's fantastic. But before anyone's... I know everyone's got the questions. Allow me to just really throw it out there. When it comes to the Bravely series, specifically the Bravely series, there are 3 games that are more important. Bravely Default, Bravely Second, and Bravely Default 2. Bravely Second is the sequel to Bravely Default. But Bravely Default 2 is a complete different thing. Different universe, different characters, different story, different worlds. The only thing they kept back was the job system. So Bravely Default has a job system where the 4 characters, you have 4 characters, can mix and match different classes and jobs. So you'll have like a class that's like, you could be a black mage, but you can also have a white mage skill, or you can be a samurai with Beastmaster, or you could be a summoner with monk skill. What's really amazing about this game is that it gives you so much freedom to mix and match the classes. And you can, there are obviously certain skills, there is a meta a little bit, where there are certain jobs that are definitely really busted if you mix with it. For example, you might have a class that's like, oh, you do like 9 times the damage, but it hurts your health. But you might have a separate job that like every time you do damage, you get 40% of your health back. Clearly things like that are really, yes, can you do, I know. But the beauty of the Bravely series games is that it mixes and matches, it gives you the ability to mix and match all these different jobs and classes and skills to make your own team with your team of 4. And to be fair, what can I say? Every character can be melded whichever way you want, but there are kind of low-key builds for everyone. For example, in Bravely Default, the first game, without going into too much, there are 4 characters you get. You get main protagonist Tiz, you get Agnes, you get Edea, and you get Ring a Bell. And Tiz is like the physical person, Agnes is magical. You get little things like that. Sounds a bit like Etrian off of what I know. I mean, I love Etrian. That might be one of the reasons why I really like Bravely Default. Although the difference is you don't have to worry about making your own map. Edea is physical too. Like, they have it where I think Edea does the most, or is meant to be the most physical difference, but Tiz is like the tank, I think. I think Ring a Bell is like up. No, Ring a Bell is the tank, and then Tiz is like balanced, and then Agnes is the magical one. I'm pretty sure the stat differences are written. Yes, that's what I was saying. So what's nice about the Bravely series is that all 4 of the characters, whether it's Bravely Default, Default 2, or Bravely Second, all 4 of the characters have like little things that they kind of excel better. But what's really nice is you can kind of do whatever. For example, Agnes in Bravely Default is slightly geared more for the magical aspect. But if you wanted to be a physical monk and just beat the crap out of people, you could do it. Because Can You Use Right, the stat differences are like 2 or 3 points. It's kind of whatever. In Bravely Default 2, the prime members have no stat changes. Yeah, it just gives you like unparalleled freedom. For Seth and... Wow, I can't remember any of the names of the characters from Bravely Default 2. That really sucks. But it's really nice how they have it in Bravely series, because you can kind of mix and match and do whatever builds you want. You can do whatever, and there's no like punishing thing. Like for me, when I play, or if I do... Yes, thank you. I completely forgot their names. I totally did. Oh, thanks for tuning in, Roar. Sorry, I went on a whole like nerd topic here. I legitimately forgot about the names. Yeah, because Gloria is like the priestess like woman who's like all the, she's basically like Agnes, but diet Agnes. Then you have Elvis, who's the funny guy, and then Adele, who's basically like Adia. Yeah, Bravely Default 2 is a thing. Oh, but I know I'm going off topic. I'm sorry. Let me go back to the original topic I was gonna say. So Bravely Default and Bravely Second are connecting stories because it has almost the same characters, a connecting story, all that jazz. So play Bravely Default. When it comes out on Switch, that's your opportunity. As of now, the only way to play Bravely Second is on 3DS. But who knows? If Bravely Default lands, we might be able to see Bravely Second come back. Personally, I would love it if they just did a completely different Bravely Default again, or if they're going to continue Bravely Default 2, give it a different name. Because that's what leads to the next point. Bravely Default 2, I hate the fact that they named it that. It is a complete different story. Different area. The only thing they kept back is almost the same skills. Well, actually, not really the same skills, but the same system of, oh, you can change your jobs. But there are other things in Bravely Default and Bravely Second they never connected in Bravely Default 2. For example, you can stop time in Bravely Default. That makes your skills do some crazy stuff. Like, I'm not going to spoil, but man, when you stop time and use some of your better skills, oh my god, it is like it's like almost as busted as Shin Megami 5 levels. Like, you could do well beyond like the normal standard damage. We're talking like 9999. We're talking like you can bust out Elizabeth Megadolaons like butter. It's easy. But Bravely Default 2, I'm trying to think of things I liked in that game. I'm pretty sure they did bring back Revo, because I think they did bring back some music I liked from it. Yeah. Okay, so I am right about that. But I don't know what else I liked in Bravely Default 2. I think I like kind of what they did with the main protagonist, Seth. Well, sort of. Okay, so to quickly say it. One turn demi-fiend. Well, okay, so theoretically, well, okay. If you really, to go on Bao's thing really quickly, if you really work it, you could do some crazy damaging numbers. I don't know if you can one-shot every boss, but you can probably like 2-turn or 3-turn like the hardest bosses with enough of a broken build in Bravely Default and technically Bravely Second. But to go to Kenryu's thing, I'm trying to think of what I liked in Bravely Default. No, I'm talking about Bravely Default, not on this. But in Bravely Default 2 specifically, I don't know what else I liked in that. I think I liked the... I mean, I remember the connection between the characters. Like, I can't spoil, but between Elvis and a certain person, I like them. I like that relationship, I think. I like how they did the final boss, because they kept the whole like tradition that I hope they do. I really do hope they do a Bravely Default 3 or something new, because I like what they've done with the whole... Well, Kenryu, you know. Some of you guys might know too. I'm really trying to be vague because I don't want to spoil, but when a certain wall is busted and you feel a lot more like really in the game. Come on. There we go. You know what I mean, right? Like, there's a certain aspect that I can't spoil that I think a lot of people really like. There's a bunch. Like, and again, I'm going to single you out, Kenryu, because I know you know, but like, for example, one of the things that really made sure I love the game, like the minute I found myself really loving Bravely Default, wasn't just the music or the characters, but when you get to a certain point and, I don't know, let's just say some letters change from a certain screen without saying too much, that's the point where I was like, dude, this game is fantastic. But I refuse to say anymore. I refuse to spoil anything. Again, just try out Bravely Default. And then hopefully we'll get Bravely Second. And then I mean, again, Bravely Default 2 is not bad. It's not great. It's not bad. It's definitely worth a playthrough. Clearly there's better, but Bravely Default is playable. I can't say I didn't have a good time. There were some jobs in that were really fun, and I did like the relationship between the characters. And I did like Seth kind of as a protagonist. Even though it's the same cliche, this is not spoilers, it's in the trailers, but it's the same cliche, oh, you have some sort of amnesia, blah, blah, blah. And I get it, it's because you want to self-insert. I'm not saying that's bad. But yeah, I would definitely say get Bravely Default, Bayo, and everyone else that's asking about it. You'll not regret it. It gets the Vitamin DGR seal of approval. And I think the other issue is comparing it to Bravely Default and Bravely Second, it's kind of eh.
This was the cottage too.
Did I ask?
Was that truly the best an angel could do?
Yes, mommy. Sorry, mommy. Yes, mommy. Sorry, mommy.
Oh, quite rare to see a human in these parts. How fortunate we should meet. Allow me to guide you to a most sacred place.
The bedroom.
Wait. This is a voice actor reminding you. Oh, sorry, I'm not a voice actor yet. But this is a thing to remind that the same woman who voices that woman is also the same person who voices Haruko in Fooly Cooly. You're welcome. You didn't ask for that. But my job is to educate you. Losing someone weak to physical is crazy. Well, that's why I'm not going to lose her. If I do, I retire from streaming.
Where are we?
My bedroom.
Oh, the angel? Oh, yeah.
This is the sacred home where the Kadishtu offer up prayers to our god.
You're right, you're right, you're right.
The most hallowed resting place of the Mother. The primordial chaos who shall one day awaken again.
It's honestly the finger to the lip thing that's doing it for me. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys.
Rejoice and be glad, servants of the Horned
Don't
God.
simp emote me. I'm just being
For
honest.
This day, you have the honor of being a sacrifice to Mother. I, Nama of the Kadishtu, command you.
You can't tell me the finger to the lip thing won't do something for you.
Your anguish shall become the Magatsuhi that I seek.
Oh, shame. I love this music too, but I'm about to beat you senseless. How do I want to style on you? You know what? I know how to do it. I want to see this. I want to see calcium execution again. You'll be nothing but rust on my blade. You can't tell me that's not cool!
Now that was a surprise. Just who are the two of you?
People that are having their time being wasted. See ya. That's so cool. Like, they made that move way too damn cool. And then I gotta deal with my stupid Murakumo. I remember it used to be super cool, but now that calcium explosion happens, man. Come on, man.
Looks like we made it back. Who in the world was that
I need a skill like that.
Just now, I felt the presence of a powerful demon. What transpired here?
That's why I go Magic in 5. Oh, what is it? Heavenly Ikuyumi? I did think that. It does look cool. I will absolutely agree with you on that one. But I just like the idea of getting a crit with Murakumo so I can get more turns. And it's just what I was used to doing. Again, Kenryu, I know you're new or newer, But when I played SOT 5, like original way back when, I did a crit Murakumo build. And I feel like I'm just gonna slip back to that in this playthrough. It was really good. It's really good doing magic, and I love the fact that you have the ability to like do whatever build you want in this, but Murakumo is just too good for me. It's the drill that pierces the heavens. I just wish it was looked at. If it was at least half as cool as Calcium Execution.
We were attacked, and
I'm just saying. And for those wondering, yes, I know it's Recalcitrant Execution, but I like the idea of calling it Calcium Explosion, or Calcium Execution, or just something Calcium from here on out.
Now, I take my leave.
Thank you. Algon wants to talk? Okay, he can wait. We're almost done. We'll stop once I get to the Dia building. It's what I hope for Shin Megami 6, man. I hope I get a cool skill. I'm talking like some Zoro from One Piece 3-sword style stuff. Let me do something cool. Now, don't get me wrong, though. I'm not saying not all of his skills are cool, but they could be cooler. Then again, actually, no, I'm being too harsh. A lot of skills in this game are really cool. Heavenly Ikuyumi, Murakumo. I like Aramasa. I like, oh my gosh, what the hell is that skill? Profane Land, that's the skill. I like Profane Land. And of course, Moonlight Frost. I also do like the fact that he also gave a lot more love to magic skills in Vengeance compared to Original 5. Because Original 5, you could... Yes. To be fair, yeah, that's true. Jack 10%. Well, that's what I was going to say. Like, I like the idea... There's two things I like. One, they introduce new skills. Especially for things like Jack Tempest. That little copycat. That little spit. But I do love the fact that they gave a lot more love to magic skills in this. Because, let's be fair. You didn't really have too much love for magic skills back in OG5. I mean, yeah, you had the Dying skills. You had the Agion skills. But this game gave you more love with things like Heavenly Ikuyumi and Moonlight Frost. Which I'm pretty sure is magic-based. Actually, wait, is Moonlight Frost magic based? Hold on, I don't actually remember. Not that. Oh, Moonlight Frost is magic? Yeah, I was literally about to go to the Essence and check. But I love that they gave more love to magic based stuff in this game. I like also the idea of the fact that I have this one set build and everyone has their own set build and we can just compare. There's no one wrong build. Actually, no. There's only one wrong build. If you decide to have a team where it's just you and freaking Abaddon, I'm going to say you are probably one of the worst Shin Megami players I've ever known. I'm not even going to lie to you guys. Why would you choose Abaddon when there's way better demons out there? And I know someone right now is hearing me and is like, you know what? Just to spite me, they're going to have a team where it's just themselves and Abaddon. Abaddon sucks and you know it. The trash-ass demon. I hate that demon. I legit hate Abaddon. I could not care less. Nothing is going to make me ever say Abaddon is good. This is the only way you're going to know. The only way you're going to think that I'm going to... This is a dumb joke. The only way you're going to ever get me to say that Abaddon is awesome or like Abaddon is if someone pays me. That's probably the only way. And it's going to be a high price. I'm going to make it a ridiculously high price to the point where I know no one will. Like, I'll be like, oh, V, how much will it take for you to go through this game with only Abaddon? Give me $1 million. Because I know no one's going to do it. No one in their right mind would ever pay me $1 million just for... If you did, I would honestly say that there's something wrong with you. Why can't you just let me hate this demon?
Oh, you want some? Well, do ya?
No, we're not doing this again. No, I'm getting off the Abaddon topic. Abaddon sucks. End all be all. Let's move on. If you like Abaddon, Whoop-de-freaking do. Congratulations. You have spit taste. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. And then before, little Timmy's like, but I like about it. Sorry, little Timmy. You're wrong, and I'm right. That's the only time where I'll ever say my opinion is right. I hope to God that John Atlas doesn't tune into this and is like, well, time to see how adamant you are. V, we're going to offer you a voice actor deal, and we're going to offer you $100 per hour and free Subway sandwiches. All you have to do is just admit that Abaddon is good, and we'll sponsor you. I would hate that. That would suck so much. I have to admit that Abaddon is good just for a brand deal. How much of a sellout do I have to be? But you guys can't imagine that, right? Do you think I would? Do you think I would sell out for the sake of accepting Abaddon? Be honest with me. I can take it. Let me do... And let's do some vitality. Probably? You think I would, for real? You think I would sell out and admit Abaddon was cool for a brand deal? Period slashes. What? Demeter, what? Why? You don't have a sellout emote. Not yet. I'm scared.
Hey!
I can't give my opinion. No, you can. This is a free area. I mean, as long as you respect the rules, it's a free area. Give whatever you... Oh, Barian. Ooh, actually, that's not a bad skill. Yeah, but you're not really much into light. It's fine. Once I grow as a content creator, I will definitely have more Vitamotes for you guys. I've had quite a few people give me ideas for more Vitamotes. And yours truly has been having moments where he gets up early in the morning because he has terrible sleep habits. And has been like, you know, this would be interesting as a Vitamote. So don't worry, I have more ideas. But I don't want to have a sellout emote. I don't want to sell out.
Young man.
But I don't want to give up my stance for Abaddon. There's only one Abaddon that's cool, and that was from Persona 3, and that's the Shadow version that we fought back in Tartarus in the doors, or past the doors. I'm going this way. End all be all point. Hell to no. No Abaddon. But I'm getting off that topic. No, even if you had me on gunpoint, no, I would still say that I don't like Abaddon. I don't care. I lived a good life. Yeah, some people will be like, oh, but V, you're only in your 20s. It's fine. I got to do what I did proudly. Fall in love with hot anime women, kick some serious ass in games, have a great voice, and tell the world what I meant to say, that Abaddon sucks. Oh, you meant give a character a gun as an emote. Oh, no. Yeah, I could do that. Hee-haw! Oh, you're still alive? Alright, well. Now you're not. Oh, that reminds me, I have to do that off camera. I remember the tiger that killed me the first time. He surprised me. Is it be cool though? Is it Byaku? Wait. Is he called Byaku in this? No, he's called Baihu. Right? Yeah, he's called Baihu in this game. Is it Baihu cool? Sorry, I'm used to Byaku. He's my favorite of the four. He just looks cool. I think I've talked about it during Persona, that if I could have a Persona, originally it would be Okuninushi. I still stand by that, but I wouldn't mind if the second one was Byaku, because he just looks cool. And that's true, he does go at you. Yeah, that's probably why I'm more used to him being called Byaku. Ah, stop! Why are they trying to suck me? Suck me, like, get close to... Ooh, I was trying to... You know what I meant? They're trying to vacuum me. I didn't mean let's just move on. Yeah, I'm too used to the Persona variant where they said Byakko, then Baifu in Shin Megami. Let's just pretend I didn't say what I said. Let's just move on. Yeah, we're almost done, folks.
Hey, hey, hey!
What?
Hey,
See? You don't like it when someone says something 3 times over and over. Psych. But why are they all chasing me? You know what I bet? It's gotta be because of Yoko. I'm gonna try something. Well, I mean, I don't know, because normally they wouldn't chase me. Wait, they're still chasing me. Wow, you guys really think you can beat me? Why are they all of a sudden chasing me? That's so weird. Okay, I definitely don't know. When we did the true neutral, normally the enemies would run away from me because they'd be like, oh, whoa, that guy's strong. Let's get the hell away from this. Some field demons just aggro. Those are some demons that just do not want to live life long enough. Shame. That's also really foolish. Especially those Tsuchigumos. Those things suck. Oh god, that means Anzu's gonna be a pain. Wait, no. You don't have to deal with Anzu here anymore. Oh, thank god. I don't think we deal with Anzu much in Shinjuku. Yeah, I already lived that life. Wait, where's the 4th one? There you are. Oop, wrong button. Wait a minute, does this quest even give me anything? Ooh, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to fight Apsaras. I'll do it afterwards. It'll be the last thing I do in this playthrough. Or in this episode, excuse me. I forgot to fight Apsaras for, to get some chaos points or whatever they're called.
Young man,
Yes, Aogami. If I had $1 for every time you said young man, I'd be able to buy a Switch too. Hell, if I had $1 for every time Aogami said young man, I would literally buy everyone that's watching this video right now a Switch 2. That's right, folks. Said it. If I got $1 for every time Aogami said young man, I would legitimately buy every single person watching this video on Twitch. I don't know about YouTube yet, because there might be more people there. I would legitimately buy everyone a Switch 2. It's just not the same. Thanks for wasting my time, Oni. Thank you. Oh, might as well get my reward for that. Fight the bosses. We'll fight Apsaras, and then we'll call it an episode. Guys, I know I said at the beginning of the video, but I gotta regurgitate this. This is the last route. Once we beat Demi-Fiend and Satan, that's it. I would have accomplished all I needed to accomplish as the Vitabino. So I really honestly hope, all I ask, well, okay, yeah, obviously I want you guys to, you know, like and subscribe and on Twitch and YouTube and all jazz. But you know, it'd be so hype. Like, honestly, it would, you don't have to do this, but I'm trying to appeal to sympathy here. It'd be so cool if by the time I fully beat this game, like the final episode, not the bonus, when I do the Smasher Pass, but I'm talking like the final episode, if I could get you guys to just like, say, hell yeah, way to go Vitabino or something, that'd be so cool. I love the fact that you guys gave me nicknames. I love the fact that I've grown at least so much as a content creator that you guys have nicknames for me. Because it shows love, man. It shows like a lot of love. I'm what? Just a guy with a nice voice that talks about like anime and games and stuff. Nah. Yeah, that's why I didn't do it. I didn't think it was gonna go black and white. Thanks for wasting my time.
A battle between the angels and the forces of chaos. What a headache.
Hey,
Did you see how those angels used us against their enemies? We only wanted to go to the diet building, but they took advantage of that. There's a common tactic the angels.
Oh yeah, I did forget about that. Yeah, we can fight Wank Long real quick. That shouldn't take too long.
No.
Yeah, let me just go get this cutscene for the diet building real quick, and then yeah, we can totally fight. First, I'll do this. Wait, but how many of the ones did I fight? I fought.
I'm detecting the presence.
Yoko. Damn it! I fought Baihu. I fought. Who am I missing? I'm missing Suzaku, and who else am I missing? Oh, I know who I'm missing. I'm missing Suzaku and King Long. Right. Or Saryu. Damn, these names, man. You know what I meant. Yeah, I did forget that. Let's see. Let's do this. Oh, right. I haven't done that right now. Okay. Who's the quickest of them? The quickest would probably be fighting Apsaras. I'm too used to it. I'm way too used to it. Hey, you lovely water nymph. Cute and beautiful as you are, I'm gonna have to kick your ass. I'm sorry. It's gotta happen. I'm so sorry, I guess. But don't worry, it's gonna be quick. You know what? Even better, I'll just use one move. I will use one move to take you all out. Even better, I won't even lift a finger. I refuse to fight you, myself personally. Or Yoko. Or the Nahobita.
The moment you stepped before me, you sealed your own fate.
See? I'm a man of my word. I technically didn't hurt you. Alright, so that's done. Which means I gotta talk to Lan Shi later. Sorry about taking down your idol. You'll be fine. Okay, what's next? Let's see.
Oh, you want some? Well, do ya?
Wait, there?
Hey,
Okay. Next would be fighting King Long, right? Which would be here? Yeah, this is the quickest. I don't want to trigger that. Unless there's any Magatsu demons around here. I can't believe there's not a miracle that gives you more Magatsu demons. Those guys are so good.
You want some? Well, do ya? Hey,
Folks, I'm going to give you something right now. It's on YouTube right now. It's actually among my Shin Megami shorts. It's actually the most popular of the shorts. But there is a video. I don't remember what number episode it is, but there was a short I did way back when I did the first route. You know, when I was going for Tao. Well, not really going for Tao, but just happened to go for Tao. There's a short on YouTube where I was ending the episode and I decided to fight one Magatsu demon. I think it was what was that cat demon? I think it was Senri. It was a Magatsu version of Senri, and I was like, oh yeah, it's gonna be the end of the episode. Congratulations, thanks for tuning in. Blah blah blah. I'm the lovely voice you can't forget, etc. etc. Right? And then I think it was something along the lines of, as long as this Senri doesn't use like one like super move to insta kill me. I think it was the Frey Krugel. Yeah, I think it was. I think it was like, as long as Senri doesn't use Frey Krugel EX to kill me or something like that. And then, not even a joke, Senri uses Frey Krugel EX and kills specifically me, and it sucked. And all I did was just laugh. All I could have done was laugh. It was so ridiculous, and it had to be me of all people. You're still alive? Oh, just go away. I guess would have been Big Bang. No. Because you're forgetting something, Kenryu. This game, at the very beginning, when I started this playthrough, I was like, dude, I'm gonna reclaim my title as the Vitabino. I'm gonna be awesome and amazing. And John Atlas was like, yeah, no, we're gonna break you something fierce. It would have been better. At the same time, it would have been nearly as funny. Holy crap, I forgot about that. If it did Big Bang and killed everyone else, it went specifically for me. And what's worse is that it was Freddy Krueger, which is a single target skill. It went for me, and I didn't save. Well, I think it was a long while before I saved. So that was what extra sucked. So I was literally at the end of just like, thank you all for tuning in, and I just laughed. That's all I could do. Like, I got John Atlas. I think that honestly is my most trending short of the Shin Megami playthrough so far. Let's see. Who else am I missing? I think I'm forgetting Suzaku, right? So that would be here. Welcome, Wanos Warrior, to the stream. My first time, too. Or your first time. I hope you enjoy your... I sound like Mara? Well, I mean... No, I was kidding. More like Mara should sound like me. I'm the voice you can't forget, not Mara. Mara's just jealous. Like, if you dealt with Mara, but Mara had my voice, oh god, you guys were not listening. Or you guys would not let it go. But I'm always winning. Do I need to fight these guys? Not really. No. Let's get this over with. Running out of time here. Actually, am I really winning? No. This game is similar to Dark Souls. I'm not really winning. I'm just getting a little bit better at handling. See? If I were winning, this thing would not be chasing me. Can you get out of the way, you gross spider thing? Ah! I was trying to jump over it. You're wasting my time. Running around with Walmart Pixie and girl can't be fused. That's ah! Walmart Pixie. Which means going by this knowledge, that means you know about Nocturne and it's Uber Pixie. Hey! Big Bird, come down here! I don't know why Tsuchigumo wants me though. It loves me too much. Oh, you're still alive. Oh, let's fix that. Welcome to the evening news. This just in, Brad can't deal with 3-foot-tall snowmen. That Jack Frost dressed like me? Yeah. This is the Naho Biho. Not joking. This is literally a Jack Frost that, in order to become cooler, decided to dress like me. That's not even a joke. In fact, I think that's actually in your lore. His blue hair and costume are homemade. Yep, there you go. But he's great. Yeah, I was about to say, he's great at sewing. He's fantastic at it. Yeah, you know what? Thank you, Alpharos. Thank you. It's more like the Naho Biho. I respect that. Something fierce. Also, I think that was the fourth one, right? Yeah, we fought Suzaku. Yeah, okay. We're good. Now, let's see. He's weak to darkness, right? Masakato's in a giant red glowing volcano. No! They gave him a newer design. Oh my god, you remember the old design of Masakato? I was about to say, yeah, I'm about to just go all out. Let's see. Who else has darkness in this team? Don't I have a dark demon? Oh, I don't have a dark demon. Wait, I don't have darkness in this? Really? Oh, yeah, I do. And then Masakado because he's cool. Right, because I said I was going to make a better Beelzebub. I'll probably do it in between the episodes. I did forget to do that. All right, let's beat up Huanglong. We'll probably take down Nua too, and then we'll call an episode. Just take care of the first area, more or less completion. No. Wait, are we talking like the music theme? We're not Shin Megami. I was about to say the same thing, Kenryu. I was about to say we can't do Battle B2. Although personally, I think I like I think A3 or A2 is my personal favorite in Shin Megami 4. Or Apocalypse. Wait, is it? Oh no, which one is it? Is it A2 or is it A3 that they... It's one of my favorite battle themes in Shin Megami 4 and 4 Apocalypse. That they brought again in Persona 5 Royale if you get the samurai theme. Can't remember it. Can't remember the name of that one. It'll probably come to me later. Oh, Divine Power. Oh, Divine Powers is a pop too. I forgot about that. All right, you giant overgrown golden lizard. I'm hungry. We gotta call it an episode. Let's see how much damage I can do in one turn. We'll go all out against you. Well, not all out. I'm not gonna do debilitate. And technically I am using Yoko. But I'm going all out against you. Me personally. Hold 4 of these. All right, well, there you go. I like the idea of my friends being like, can we have a turn? No. I'll do it myself. You can get the experience. I'll be honest, I didn't think it was going to be that quick. Sorry, Huanglong. Thanks for the money, though. Damn. Look at all that experience Yoko's got. That's going to just be going to waste next area. I saw Lady Danu. Oh, damn right. And you know what I love about this version of Danu? Way better than Shin Megami 4. If only they brought, Nozomi with her, too. Again, I'm biased. I like Shin Megami 4 Apocalypse. Okay, we fought Huanglong. Is there anything else I have to do here? Oh, Nua. No, you can't. Danu's just there. But at least in this game, they made Danu... Well, oh, okay. In original Shin Megami 5, you could bring Danu with you. You could get Danu, but she kind of sucked. At least this game, they made her better because her super skill is busted. Like, busted. Is there... Really quickly, before I fight Nua, is there anything else important that I have to do here? He's fine. Well, I mean, yeah, with the right setup, but there were better choices, Kenryu. Which sucked, because I had Danu, and the only reason why I made her go is because I personally liked Danu. But compared to, like, everyone always using a Dune, or, actually, I think I had one of the Mitamas good, too. I can't remember. Let's see. Let's take a second. You might be quiet for... excuse me, might be a little quiet. I'm just thinking. Just gotta think about the quests. Okay, that one is the Shiki OG. Don't have to do that one. That one is the Nozomi one. Don't have to care. The Nozuchi one. What's this one? This one is her own niche of support, though, with what her unique skill does. Her unique skill is really good in this game. That's why she's way better in this game. Like, her ability to make, as long as it's not your weakness, boost your defense even further. And then her Makatsuhi skill with Dagda, flip that, man. It breaks the game. You need that in your life. I think this quest is the bicorn horns. What else? That one is getting her the children. That one is fighting the demons. That one's fighting Darmouth. Yeah, I don't think there's any other quests around here that give me, like, points and stuff. All right, let's fight Nua, and then we'll call it. Which means we're going to need fire. Fire, fire, fire. Where is he? Oh. You, and I guess that'll do. Then I might as well just recover. A Shin Megami moment. SVT players playing Persona fans for being gooners, and at the same time, I full stock of waifu demons. I blame them for just making everyone look good, guys and girls alike. Although it is funny that I realize that a lot of my better demons are the females. But that's what they say. Ladies rule the world. Do I want to do the quest? No, I don't. Might as well just run around here really quickly and grab the other stuff. It is kind of convenient, though, that I think, honestly, most of the best demons in this game are female. I mean, obviously, there's a few guys, but more often than not, most of them are female. I mean, hell, the Kadishtu alone and Cleo. Have we not talked enough praise of this divine beast of a woman? This goddess. That's not a goddess. With how good Frolic is, too. It's okay, Doi. Do your art. We get you. I see you, my man. You know how to design them good. I approve. I am the CEO of the Connoisseur of the Culture. It's my job to approve of these things. If I wanted to, like, have a team of guys or something, I'd go play Final Fantasy 15 or something. Thank you. Oh, you're trying to a Cleo Nua sandwich? The question is, Alpharus, can your heart take it? I don't know. I'm a wimp. I don't know if I can do it. Hell, if any one of these like goddesses came up to me and was like, "Hey V, you've done us a good job. We're gonna take you on a nice date or something." I don't know if my heart could take it. You ever seen the episode of Soul Eater with you have Shiva, Masakado, Naho, Biho. I think that's enough. Nah, what do you mean? We also have to have Fionn. Dude's pretty. And he's determined, with a steely gaze and incredible features. I don't know if your heart could take it. And don't worry, Bayo. Don't worry. We can't forget about the true best boy of everyone. Everyone knows the best boy is none other than Aogami. And a backseat to Tsukuyomi. Specifically Japanese Tsukuyomi. Nothing against the English voice actor, but seriously, listen to Kenjiro Suda's roles. You're welcome. Now, with that out of the way, I think that's everything, right? So we can go fight Nua really quickly. Yes. Yeah, let's fight Nua real quick, and then we'll call an episode. And yes, I will be seeing this cutscene again. Because Nua.
Are those slain angels?
Well, they're definitely not alive.
I'm detecting a demon.
Be still your heart, Alpharus.
Bethel's reinforcements, I presume.
Be still your heart. Hang in there, man.
Unfortunately, it seems your timing was a tad off.
No, surprisingly, we have yet to have Izanami and Izanagi.
I sense a dreadful power in this one.
The angels that infested this area are now dead. And I dare say they could use some company.
Could you use some company?
But I'll spare you a few final moments to curse your fate.
All right, we know how this goes.
My name is Nua. Prepare to die.
Bring it. You're the one thing standing between me and these giant pizza rolls I'm ready to eat. Should I fight? Yeah, let's just get this over with. Well, that's it. Done. You know, I was kind of hoping I would have a bit more of a struggle, but no. I saw some angels in the game. Dude, facts and a half. You know what's funny? I went on a tirade. Okay, so you're new to me. I know you are. But hear me out on this really quickly, as everyone's probably laughing about how quickly I just took down Nua. When I first played Shin Megami 5, I was livid. I mean, I get they went for a classic design and all that jazz, but everyone knows that the bondage design of Angel was the best version. Why they decided to go back to this version of Angel was beyond me, and I guarantee you no one kept Angel for long after that. Meanwhile, if you go play Persona right now, like any of the Persona games, you'll definitely get, or you go back to the earlier Shin Megami games, you'll get that version of Angel. But why they decided, when they did for Shin Megami 5, for example, they decided to show this version of Angel, I was like, let me back up a bit. I'm talking like back in the past, they would do like every day they would do a new demon to showcase what they were bringing to Shin Megami 5. I remember when they were like, today's demon is Angel. Let's go to bed. Good night. Don't worry, I'm about to tune in. This is about to be the end anyway. I'm just going on a quick rant. But thank you for tuning in, and Kenryu. Hopefully I'll see you next week. When they showcase the demon every day thing, they showcase Angel. I was like, who the hell is this? Wait, that's Angel? Ugh. Why you exist?
I thought you'd be cleaning up the stragglers, but he looks like no angel.
Yeah.
Well, it looks like we've avoided another fight for now, but we'd better not let our guard down.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
That's not Raidou. We got Raidou coming in June, though.
That's right. A rather fitting name for the graceless monstrosities they've become now. Don't you agree?
Just as Bethel struggles to protect the reign of the god of law, the other side simply forces the way of disorder. That's why my duty is to slay both the disciples of Bethel and the ancient desecrated beings known as demons.
Everyone knows that only a good popular RPG game can be successful if they have an edgelord character. I will be that character.
You certainly seem convinced of your own righteousness.
I won't ask you to understand my motivations, but you had better not stand in my way.
Why is he dressed like that? There's only one reason. Because he has to look like an edgelord. Everyone knows edgelords have to wear cool uniforms, not because he's a police officer.
You're the one who attacked us first. Maybe keep a better handle on your other half before you begin preaching about grandiose ideals.
Damn, that girl's got a mouth. I like that.
I'm not so easily provoked, but I see you don't shy away from a confrontation. Very well. I will remember you.
Oh, what's this? It seems dear Yakumo has taken a liking to you both.
They kind of mentioned the demon summoning program a little bit, but they don't really showcase it much. They kind of do similar to like Devil Survivor 2 with the phones and everything, or like Soul Hackers with the phones. Dude, I missed the gun comp in Soul Hackers. I'm about to go off. I need to stop the episode. I'm about to go on a rant. If I'm not wrong, there's some Raidou references with NPC on the overworld with Hokoi. Yes, you're absolutely correct. In Canon of Creation, in Ginza, when you're underneath the buildings, you will find a McCoy that is employed by Raidou, who talks about how he's just taking a break before his master pulls him into stuff. That is exactly the reference that you're talking about, Alpharus. Very spot on. And on that satisfying note, thank you all for tuning in for this episode. Wait, what? Oh, hold on. I guess I gotta skip to this cutscene real quick. I heard all the hate towards Soul Hackers 2 is really that bad. Okay, I may not be the best person. I actually liked Soul Hackers 2. I think the problem is it was one of those things where even though it's not a direct sequel, people had expectations of, oh, because Soul Hackers 1 was really good, Soul Hackers 2 should be good. And it kind of wasn't. It was kind of bland. The only thing, I'll be fair. I'm throwing my bias of Soul Hackers 2 love away. Most of the people like it for maybe 3 reasons. 1, the characters. 2, the game itself is actually pretty. 3, the voice acting. It actually slaps. Every voice actor was golded. But the game itself is kind of meh. The dungeons, yeah, I was about to say, the dungeons were pretty trash. Like, take away every dungeon that has a sewer, and you got like maybe like 2 or 3 original dungeons. Actually, now that I think about it, I think most of the dungeons were either Sewer A, Sewer B, Underground Laboratory A, Underground Laboratory B, Harbor Warehouse A, Harbor Warehouse B, and then Final Area. And what sucks is only the final area was actually interesting and original. Oh, and the DLC, which was another thing too. The DLC for it was kind of meh. Although, to be fair, I hate that we had to pay much for it, but I do kind of like what they did with the DLC. Is that Soul Hackers 2's DLC had an extra character because, again, Atlas loves throwing an extra girl to change up things. They had the DLC kind of go in time with the story, and I actually kind of like that. But it could have been handled better. Now, again, I liked Soul Hackers 2. I think the other thing, too, is its music. Like, because, again, Atlas music usually slaps. Normally, I would say, like, there's so many songs in an Atlas game that I can be like, oh, this is great. Like, insert Persona music here, insert Shin Megami music here. Hell, you can even insert spin-off stuff. Like, from, oh, gosh, I can't, I'm spacing on stuff. I can't think of, well, what was that one visit I played not too long ago? I played Steambot Chronicles. I had to look on my dresser. And that was done by Atlas. And even that game music I kind of liked. But Soul Hackers 2, I think the only themes in the game that were actually all right was like the main battle theme, but it was repetitive because you only heard that one theme over and over and over. At least this game, Shin Megami 5, had like several different battle themes. And then you have like the boss theme, which was actually really good. But other than that, Soul Hackers 2 was just kind of meh.
Well.
Like, I can understand that people say it's mid. I think it's better than mid. I'm not saying it's great. I will definitely not go to lie and say it is a perfect Atlas game. But I don't think it deserves the hate. And honestly, I really, really like Ringo as a protagonist. I like how confident she is, how capable she is, how, like, funny she is. Like, there's so much I like. Yeah. Yeah. That actually is a good comparison. Like, Fallout 4 is not bad. Well, to be fair, though, I never really got to mess with Fallout, but a friend of mine, I watched him play Fallout, and I liked it. Or at least I liked what I saw. But I definitely could tell from him, because he gave me the whole story, I definitely could see that Soul Hackers 2 may not be as beloved compared to others. But here's another reason, too, right? Because Soul Hackers 2 had to compete with a lot. Because you got Soul Hackers 2 right in the middle between things like Persona 5 Royale and the spin-offs, and then Metaphor not too long. Well, I don't know, Metaphor wasn't the same year as that. No. You had... What was the same year as Soul Hackers? I think it was Persona 5 Royale and something else. I can't remember. I might be getting my times confused. But bottom line is, it was definitely in the middle of, like, Persona 5, Soul Hacker, or sorry, it was definitely in the middle of like Persona 5, and then I think Shin Megami 5 actually was around that time too. Something around that. I can't remember when Soul Hackers 2 came out, but I think it was just a lot of people had expectations, and it wasn't what the expectations were. And it sucked, but it wasn't the worst. For me personally, again, I really liked the characters. I loved Ringo, I loved Arrow, I loved Melody, and I liked Saizo. I loved Saizo. I love how the characters were portrayed. I love the whole aesthetic. And to be fair, I think the other thing too that people were... This is my last bit. I think the thing that other people also hated on was Similar to what I did. Remember earlier this episode, I went on the tirade of Bravely Default to Bravely Default 2. How even though it had a 2, it was a different setup, but a similar world. Soul Hackers did the same thing. Because Soul Hackers 1... Right, thank you. It did do... Oh, yeah, it did do the remaster. Even though the remaster for the audio was bad. They did do Persona 3 Portable. It was just crazy. But here's the thing. Here's my last end all be all, and then I'll be done with the episode. I apologize I'm wordy, but hear me out. When Soul Hackers 2 was announced, a lot of fans, I would admit, were like, dude, we loved Soul Hackers 1. Because Soul Hackers 1 slaps. I still wish they remake it. And yes, it's a fantastic game. And yes, Nemissa. That's all you need to know. God, I would marry this woman. But bottom line is, Soul Hackers 1 was fun. It was a whole different, like, cyberpunk, like, steampunk, electro area. No, actually, I think cyberpunk is the proper word for it. Where it mixed the future with, like, demon technology. And it was fantastic. And it was coming out during a time when we didn't know what the age was. Like, I don't know when the actual first original Soul Hackers came out. I think it was on the PSX back in, like, the late 90s in Japan. Because we got the 3DS port in the later 2000s. Not late 2000s, but like I think early 2010s, around that range, if that, 2015, around that range. I don't know. Bottom line is, when Soul Hackers 1 came out, right? It came out right in the late 90s, before the 2000 era. And I know a lot of people were like, oh, it's funny because Soul Hackers is talking about new age technology that we don't know, and in real life we're entering a new age of technology that we didn't know. And it was fascinating on that one. So when they made Soul Hackers 2, they were like, oh, well, thank you, 1997 and 2012. Okay, I was actually kind of spun on. I was closer than I thought. When Soul Hackers 2 came out, it was a similar kind of scenario of, oh, it's a futuristic era where you had all this newer technology, all these popper lights and neon everywhere. It wasn't exactly super futuristic, but it was introducing newer elements that current technology didn't have or may not have completely. A lot of people probably were thinking of Soul Hackers 2. First off, I think a good number of people were expecting Soul Hackers 2 to be a sequel. I hate the fact that there were a good number of people that hated the fact that Ringo was a protagonist. Because there were people who were like, what? A female protagonist? Oh, no way! Even though Ringo is great. Now, to be fair, I will give a little bit of an Easter egg, because I remember reading an article that originally Arrow was supposed to be the main protagonist, and they changed it to Ringo. It didn't matter to me who the protagonist was. I loved all of them so much, but let's be fair, I really like Ringo. I would have been totally cool if Arrow was the protagonist too, and in a way, Arrow kind of was. It was one of those, like, they both kind of share the protagonist role, but it was definitely on Ringo. But bottom line was, when we saw the trailer for Soul Hackers 2, other than the cool intro music, a lot of people were like, this isn't Soul Hackers, what is this? But that's where the question is, what do we define Soul Hackers as? I personally think, and this is my opinion, this is my true end-all be-all on this topic, I think Soul Hackers is supposed to be, it mixes with everything we know about Shin Megami, with the demons messing with humans, and vice versa, but it mixes with the technological aspect of things. Maybe some new age, future technology that we didn't know. It could be future cars, it could be hoverboards, it could be just jumping into a cyber world. It just has to be something with newer technology, or introduce technology and an aspect. That's to me what Soul Hackers is. It's not just the demon aspect, but it's also the technology aspect mixed in together. More so than any other version or iteration or spin-off of the Mega 10 franchise. That's for me what Soul Hackers is. And I think Soul Hackers 2 nailed it. Yes, it could have been better. I am not saying that I am not saying that it could not have been better. They definitely could have improved it. But I really have hope for the Soul Hackers franchise. I hope they keep doing more. I don't know if we'll get it soon, because they're definitely doing the Raidou thing, but I hope they do. For me, Arrow's a protagonist, but thanks to Ringo, the story could develop. Exactly. I really do think that the game established it as Ringo is the protagonist. It's established that, well, I don't know how to best say this. It feels like Arrow definitely is more than just the secondary character. Like, you can easily see how there's moments where it's like connected to Arrow, without spoiling, that Arrow feels like he should be the protagonist, and yet Ringo is. I don't know a good comparison, but I would liken it as person A is the intro character and the person you're with, but almost every major event definitely deals around person B, if that makes sense. Like, oh, here's a good one. Like, let's think about Naruto and Sasuke. Like, obviously, the story of Naruto is about Naruto, but how many moments have we had Sasuke moments? Actually, no, that's not a good comparison because it is still about Naruto. I don't know if I can make a good comparison of the Ringo Arrow thing to anything. I'm certain somebody can come up with a comparison that's better than mine. But the point I'm trying to come across is Arrow has way more moments that he should be as a secondary character, to the point where you can easily tell he was planned to be the protagonist. And then they're like, but we could have Ringo as the protagonist. And I like to think that a lot of people are like, okay, I really like what they did. I wouldn't care, honestly, if they decide to go with Arrow. I love both them so much. And honestly, I love Melody and Saizo a lot. Like, there wasn't really any character in Soul Hackers I hated. Again, when it came to the characters of Soul Hackers 2, they nailed it. But to be fair, if you were to ask me right now between Soul Hackers 1 and Soul Hackers 2, despite everything they've done, I honestly am not going to lie, I will say that I love Soul Hackers more. Because I do like the protagonist, I love the spookies, and I flippin' love Nemissa. I've gone on record and said it. Hell, I even talked about it during the one visit. And low-key, I am thinking about doing a playthrough of Soul Hackers 2. But otherwise, thank you all for tuning in for this episode. I went on a very long rant there, I know. But I'm just passionate about this kind of stuff. I don't know, I just really like these kinds of things. But I hope you guys got something to take away from this. I hope there's more, again, if there's more games in the future that I don't know of that you're looking forward to, let me know in the comments section. We already talked to, shout out to you, Yokaizo. I do need to look more into that fantasy life, but I'm looking forward to a lot of the games that's coming out. And shout out to you as well, Wanos Warrior. Shout out to all you guys, really, honestly. On the next episode, we will, well, I mean, we're going to go to the second area, which means we got to get through the whole friggin' Lamu thing and everything, but that shouldn't be too bad. I don't know how I feel about doing one area per episode, but at the very least, if I can get most of it done, then I think that's successful. Off camera, I will probably do a bit more not really farming, but I will be doing some of the quests. At the very least, what I promise I'll do, well, I shouldn't make it a heavy promise, but I will make a better Beelzebub, because everyone's been like, yo, V, make better Beelzebub, come on, BZ's so good. And I know, I should have, I just didn't. I was just being lazy. But yeah, thank you all for tuning in. If you enjoyed this content, please make sure to follow me on Twitch with the handle of VitaminDGR. Make sure to also subscribe to skip those pesky ads, or you can find me on YouTube with the same name and handle, and maybe while you're there, you can check out one of the other things I've done. I play quite a lot of games, and I have quite a lot of shorts that you guys might find entertaining, or fun, or weird, or strange, or weird. In fact, you're probably just going to find it weird, and you know what? That's totally fine with me. But thank you all for tuning in. I think I'm gonna like the game. Everything you described is just a good game. I don't know, I just love that I like this kind of stuff, and I've always get passionate about these kinds of things. What I definitely need to work on is me talking so fast. I need to slow down. I just get super excited. Maybe a little too hyped, but I don't know, whatever. Otherwise, thank you all for tuning in, and as always, I'll see you in the next episode.